Hello, hello, hello. It is Dr. Lisa, Launch Your Income Agency. Come on in. We are talking all things going live. Feel free to come in, ask questions as we prepare to go live. So I appreciate you all being here. Appreciate you all being here. We are going to be talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. So let's see. Let's do a sound check. I think I heard myself. So appreciate you all being here. We'll get started in just a few minutes. So this is my 10 o'clock live where we talk about how to go live. Let me know if you have any questions in the meantime. I want to make sure I'm answering your questions. I'm supporting you all as you plan to go live. Put that back there. As you plan to go live, feel free to come in, ask questions. So thank you all so much for being here. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. I come here every day first because I also co-stream on TikTok. So I'm going to go over onto the TikTok streets shortly. And so we'll talk over there. We'll talk about the live streaming process. Um, just know kind of the rules of engagement here. Make sure you like the live, give me a thumbs up. That'll be great. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and give that thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel as well as click the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. So I go live every day at 10 and 4 p.m. So today is my earlier day because I do have the agency meeting later this afternoon or early evening rather. And so I try to make sure I come here first and then I go over there. So just know I probably will do 2 hours here, a solid 2 hours, and then I will do a shorter live at the 4 o'clock time frame, just so that I can get going because I know I have the other meeting happening as well. All right, so we're gonna get started. Hopefully, you all, everyone coming in, you're doing well. You're having a happy Sunday. I'm a little under the weather, so we'll see how this goes. Feeling a little under the weather, but we're gonna keep it moving, friends. Um, a little congested. So hopefully it gets better. Hopefully things get better. My throat is not going to be out of it for so long. So I appreciate you all joining. Let me know if you guys have any questions. We'll get started shortly. And you guys are going to hear me in real time go live on TikTok. So I say the words that matter to the algorithm is listening to what we're saying, trying to make sure that I am talking clearly about my topic. Sorry about that. And then making sure that I'm able to get the algorithm to pick up what I'm putting down. So I'm being very intentional about what I'm talking about. So you guys will hear that in real time. So let me know if you have any questions. In the meantime, feel free to ask questions. I want to make sure you guys feel heard and seen. And then my YouTube family, you guys are usually a little quiet. So a lot of the conversation will be geared towards TikTok. So I appreciate you all joining. And if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you give the live a like, a thumbs up, as well as click that bell to get notification when I go live and post content. If you haven't subscribed, click the bell, click that subscriber button. So thank you all for joining. Appreciate the support. Making sure I'm on both platforms real quick. Appreciate you all being here. So thank you so much for being here. Make sure you give a live a like, a thumbs up, and then also give click that subscriber button if you're new to my live, as well as the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. Appreciate everybody being here. We're about to go live on TikTok, so you guys are going to hear me in real time talk to the algorithm and make sure people know how to engage. We do a tapping exercise. I say the keywords that matter, so you're going to hear all of that. TikTok Live, TikTok Live. We are live on TikTok. Welcome to my room. I appreciate you all being here. Let me know if you have any questions. We are talking all things going live. So feel free to come in, ask questions. We're talking about live streaming tips. Welcome to the room. We are talking how to go live. Feel free to come in, ask questions on how to go live. We are live streaming tips. Feel free to ask questions. I want to make sure I'm answering questions, helping you go live. So, live streaming tips is what we're offering. So, feel free to come in, ask questions on how to go live. We're giving live streaming tips. Welcome to the room, friends. I appreciate you all being here. We are talking how to go live streaming tips for beginners, beginner friendly tips. Welcome everybody who's coming in. I appreciate you all joining. Feel free to come in, ask questions. This is my 10 o'clock live. And so we talk how to go live with confidence and ease. If you're new to my room, feel free to come in and ask questions on how to go live. Thank you all for joining. Um, we're giving live streaming tips. Welcome to the room, everybody. I'm going to share out my live. I'm going to add it to the story. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all coming through. We're talking about how to go live. So I am going to share it out. Feel free to come in and ask questions. Give me 1 second. I'm sharing out my live so I can't see the screen. But thank you all for being here. So I appreciate you all joining. Thank you so much. If you are in the room, say hello. Hey, Miss Dawn. I think you just came in. Appreciate you being here as well. Thank you so much for being here. Hey, 36 Boss Lady, welcome. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much. Hey, you got your daily heart. Me appreciate that, friend. How's everything going? When do you go live? I need to stop by and check you out, friend. Just as for all. Thank you so much for being here, friend. Um, so let me know, Miss Dawn. Put that in the chat if you guys are coming in. Hey y'all, hey y'all. Let me know when you go live. And how's your live journey been going for you, friend? Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Black Diamond, welcome to the room as well. Appreciate you coming through. Let me know. Are you our live host as well? Melody Shaw, welcome to the room, everybody. I'm giving live streaming tips. So if you want to go live, I'll give you step by step beginner tips. We kind of go all over the map. So it just depends on where we need to go with the conversation, whether it's mindset in terms of nervous, afraid, scared to go live, or if it's, I actually, how do you actually go live? Literally the steps, like what do I need to click? We talk about that. I talk about other features here on the platform. So let me know if you want to know more about TikTok Shop, or if you are looking to build your business through Service Plus and those type of features. I was picking up traffic, but it slowed down the last few days. Oh, really? You know what? How you doing, Heidi? Good morning. Good morning. I'm live every day. Well, hold on once. Let me see what your bio says. It does say it in your bio. Live Monday at 6:30, Tuesday through Thursday, and Saturday at 5, and then Friday at 8. What time zone are you in, friend? Um, yeah, add that to your bio too. What time zone do you do it? Um, and then you definitely got different times you go live. So central, your central time. Okay, yeah. So yeah, definitely add that so we can know. So I'm Eastern, so those times are different from me. Okay, 7:30 on Mondays. Uh Sunday you don't go live. Is that what I'm saying? So today's not your go live day. I will add that. Okay, perfect. Um so I'm assuming Sundays you don't go live because I didn't see Sunday. So I'm assuming that's the case. So this is your day off. All right. So I have to make sure I get to you potentially tomorrow. So 7:30 for me tomorrow. That's your 6:30. Okay. Others coming in the room, I appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much. We are liking the live. Thank you so much, Black Diamond. I appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. Are you a live host as well, Black Diamond? Tell me what's going on for you, friend. Beatrice, thank you for the follow. I see you, friend. Others coming in. As you guys know, we talk all things live streaming here. If you don't know, then that's what we're gonna do. Beatrice, Black Diamond, you don't go live. Well, tell me what's the holdup. Let me know more. Thank you for that daily heart, me, Beatrice. I do, but I have changed the time every Sunday since the Sunday turnout hasn't been great. Uh, Miss Donna, well, how long have you been going live from like your consistency from coming up with your schedule? Has it been months or years, or how long has it been for you? Thank you so much, everybody coming in. Tracy, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Trying to learn. There we go. Good morning. Good morning. Everyone coming in, thank you so much. So in the beginning, you hear this 28 days. Okay. Okay. That's look, well, you knew. Okay. Okay. Proverbs, welcome to the room. I don't know why I thought you had been going live longer than that. So it is still early. It's still early in the sense that you're still kind of getting your rhythm. The algorithm's still getting used to you. With you switching too soon, I would say hold fast, stay consistent. Your schedule Tuesday through Thursday seems good. I think Monday, Friday, and Saturday, you switch it up a little bit. So I would say, and even on Sundays, I would say you probably need to figure out a schedule that people can kind of get used to because Tuesday through Thursday, so like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you're at the same time, but the other days it starts to switch. And so see if you can come up with a more consistent pattern and see if that helps. And now that you're learning some tips and things you can do in the live, that could help too. Others come in the room. Thank you so much for the heart meets, the populars, the radiant launch. So same time on all days. Ideally, that would help. That would help the room get used to you. Ideally, if you could do that. Yep. I would say try to come up with a consistent schedule. Yep, across the board, so that people know. Like I say, 10 o'clock, 4 o'clock. There's those are the days I go live. Times I go live every day, and so I've been able to pick up more engagement and people coming back because they know my schedule. You know what I'm saying? So see if you can create that. Hey, L, Grand Rising. Thank you so much, of my YT friends. Hello, friends. Grand Rising, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Good seeing you. Take care of yourself. Thank you so much, King. I appreciate that. I'm always trying to learn, but I have never gone live. There we go, Beatrice. This is the room. We're going to talk about going live. I put a challenge out there to the room. Thank you so much for the sunrise. Oh, the spring sunrise. Appreciate that, friend. Um, is it possible to go live on multiple platforms at once? Yes. Yes. I'm actually what I call co-streaming because I'm on the YT YouTube in here, but I'm on two different platforms. I'm different devices on their platforms. So I'm not using like a third party, like a StreamYard or stream or Restream or Riverside. Those are like third party platforms. You could do that as well. TikTok doesn't like for the stream. I think it's Riverstream. You could do it with. It doesn't push out much. So if you're gonna do it, TikTok should be separate, like what I'm doing on my phone, and then maybe the other platforms you can use a third party software. Thank you all who are coming in. Legacy builders, welcome to the room. Others joining my live stream. I appreciate it. Hey, Black Lotus, I see your friend Edwina. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. Everybody joining me. Good morning, Elle. Good morning, Marcella. Is that it, Marcella? Thank you so much for being here. Hooked and spaced out. Welcome to the room. Hello, friend. Are you? How did you put the text on the live? Okay, give me 1 second. That's a board. I'll talk about the board in a little bit. I talk about the board like 5 times every live because people see it and like, how did you do that? That's different. So I'm happy to talk about it. Give me 1 second though. We are doing our tapping, so we're liking the live. We want to get 10K likes in 10 minutes. So if you coming in, you know the routine. We like it, like it, like it. Tap on the screen. Tap, 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 tap. We did our 10K. We want to keep going. We want to keep going so that the algorithm gets used to us being here. I haven't went live yet, but I'm really ready to consider it. Awesome, awesome. Thank you all for the radiant launch. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Rudy, you got this. Do you use your phone to go live on TikTok and your laptop? Two different mobile devices. So I'm on my phone for TikTok. On the YT, thank you very much, Legacy Builder. On the YT, I'm on my tablet, my iPad. So that's what I use. Thank you so much, Hook. I see your friend. Let's connect. Desiree, how are you, friend? We're going to talk about the let's connect because you do want to connect, but you want to be intentional, friend. So we'll talk about the etiquette in the room so that you can build a community. Because as a live host, this is the live host room. We're putting ourselves in the mindset of a live host. Thank you so much, friend. It's the connection is important, but you want to be intentional. So you're going to operate as a viewer that you're learning, understanding engagement because when you become a live host, you can teach that to your community. All right. That's important. All right. So you want to make sure you're doing things properly. Thank you so much, David Care. Thank you so much, Karen. I see you guys. Thank you for the daily heart me's. Anthony, welcome to the room. Others coming in. We are probably going to get our flash goal shortly. So we're going to get our flash goal. I want you guys, my friends who join, if you are new to the room, put new in the chat. If you are new to TikTok, you can put new in the chat also. But put new in the chat because I want to make sure we say hello when you come into someone's room. The first thing you are saying is hello. All right. And you are not asking questions. If you have not done a proper greeting, you are not asking questions because you want support and you want people to connect with you and follow you and do all the things unless you have given support. All right. Live host. Mindset of a live host. Live host, we're looking for supporters. We want people to understand how to properly engage. Others coming into the room, I appreciate you. New, good morning. Good morning. My friends who said new, thank you so much. Good morning. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much, Tracy. New to the room. I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. So the mindset of a live host, we want to, that's where we're going with this. I am new here. Welcome, Desiree. Welcome, Fred. Hey, I'm Red Unstoppable. I think you're coming in as well. Thank you guys for the radiant launch. I appreciate that. So here's what happens. So you guys heard me say 10K in 10 minutes. I don't know if you heard me saying that. If you were here like right in the beginning, I was saying things, the keywords that matter to the live stream. Thank you all. I see you, Moonflower. Thank you for this information. You're awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Black Diamond. I appreciate your friend. And so the mindset of a live host is that we want to come in. You're given education, entertainment, or inspiration. You are doing something. All right. You got live hosts who are doing teaching lives. You got live hosts who are doing more entertainment type lives. Maybe you're singing, you're playing an instrument, you are doing comedy, whatever it is. Or you have live hosts who are doing inspirational conversations. It could be all three, but at the end of the day, you are doing one of those three things. At the same time, hey, Unwritten, good morning. At the same time, you are educating your community. All right. So, you as viewers, you are understanding how to be a good viewer because your job is to engage. Thank you so much, friend. I see you all. So if you're not engaging in a live stream and you're just watching, you're not helping yourself, and obviously you're not helping the room. All right. So you want to make sure you're an active engager. Active engagement means that there is support that you're giving. Two types of support: support that is like free 99 support, and support that you actually have to have coins on your account, and you have to you're engaging through the gift and engagement, whether you're grabbing your daily heart me, whether you are supporting when TikTok pops in alive, it says to send a rose, send a heart puff, do all those things. That's engagement. And some of you have ignored TikTok. Okay. Some of you have flat out ignored that message because I can tell, and others in the room, I teach this, we can tell because people have badges next to their names. They have the blue box with the number, or they have the Lisa. Hey, SP, appreciate you leveling up to level 10 in the room. Congratulations, friend. And so those badges are part of this room. The blue box follows you to every live room you go to. And then the Lisa box is for my room. And you'll have somebody else have their badge for their room. So keep that in mind. If you're somebody without a badge or a box, a badge on your nameplate, then you have been ignoring the messages from TikTok. Because when you come into a room, it tells you every single time how to engage. And so we're going to teach that because I want you guys to be in a mindset of a live host. You're looking for that. Thank you very much, Ari. I appreciate your friend. You're looking for your community to support. Thank you very much, friend. Thank you all. I appreciate you guys. You're looking for your community to support as well as you're looking to deliver your message. All right. So it's twofold. This is perfect. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. So we're going to talk about the badges. I noticed we had some new friends popping in, and I tell you guys all the time, I want you guys to know the rules of engagement so that when you go to someone's live, when you're looking to grow your live stream, you know how to properly engage. Thank you, Black Lotus, for the Daily Heart Me. I appreciate your friend. Hello, happy Sunday. Thank you so much for being here. Cindy, welcome to the room. So keep that in mind. Those who followed, I appreciate you all. I see you guys for following the live host. If you haven't come in and you're new to my room, you definitely want to follow the live host. That's part of the etiquette too. Also, the daily heart me up here, that's where you see join my fan club. That is one coin. You want to join the fan club as well. Okay. So you're learning from me, you're getting information. It's up to you. Sometimes, thank you, Raquel. Sometimes you sit back and you just kind of listen for a little bit, but At the end of the day, if you're getting information from somebody, you want to properly engage. And that means you're following, you're liking, you're sharing, you're doing all the things to support the live stream. Happy that I finally get to understand there's someone who knows her stuff. Thank you, Tracy. I'm new to TikTok. This is helpful. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, friends. We gotta go a little deep with this too, because and you may have to come back multiple times. And if you have questions, if you guys have questions, let me know. I know the board is a question out there. Hey, Cindy, look at you, first time gifter. Thank you for that, friend. I appreciate you. Look at you. Congratulations on sending that first gift. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, friend. So let me know if you guys don't know how to put coins in your account because that's going to be important. The Happy Flosser, welcome to the room, friend. Thank you so much. Hey, Dr. Lisa, how you doing, Shella? Thank you so much for being here. Ari, look at you. You found the stickers. Thank you. You said this ain't TV and don't be shy. Don't know about coins new. Okay. No, can you explain? Faith, you said no, you don't know either. Okay, I'm happy I said that out loud. So when you're on TikTok, TikTok is an engagement app. All right. So when you come to a live stream, a live host is coming here. Hey, Black Lotus is coming here, delivering their information. They're educating, entertaining, inspiring you. And so, you as a viewer, you guys are viewers when you're in the chat. When you are in my boxes, the multi-panel boxes, when you see boxes on the screen, those are you're considered a guest when you come into the boxes. That's all. I'll talk about guests in a second, but now you're viewers. So as you are engaging, TikTok, when you first come in, TikTok sends you that message to say how to engage. Send a rose, send a heart puff, grab your daily heart me. It tells you to do something. You have to have coins to do that particular message. When you click the gift box right here, in the lower right corner of the gift box is the word recharge if you don't have coins, or it actually says how many coins you have. And so you click that recharge word or the coin, it'll pop up a screen. The screen is then going to tell you to get coins. What is that? A cheeky pup? Thank you, friend. I was like, what's happening? Thank you so much. I see your friend. Look at you. Thank you for that first time gifter, Nora. Thank you for that. I appreciate it, friend. Oh, look at you with the rose. And so I'm going to tell you to pause. Don't recharge in the app. Right above there in that box where it pops up where you can recharge, it says recharge online. It says tiktok.com/coin for a 25% discount. If you click that word, it will take you to the website. So it actually takes you within the app to the website, and that's where you can recharge. There's also a message right up here. You'll swipe over here. It tells you how to recharge with coins. You'll see gold coins, save some coins. And so that's another place to get to. The website is www.tiktok.com/coin. I'm cheering. Thank you so much for that hat and mustache. I'm cheering for Miss Dawn because she leveled up in the room. I saw your friend. Thank you for the populars as well. I see you guys coming in, engaging. Thank you so much. So, coins on your account, you click the gift box. You can click up here, swipe for the website. There are multiple ways to get to it, but that's what you want to do. So, you want to save. I want you guys to be strategic and intentional about your engagement. Hey, Happy, I see your friend. Thank you so much. You got to have coins in your account. I say don't break the bank. Maybe do $10, $20. That'll get you started. That'll get you started. And you can do the one coin type engagement. One coin is like a penny, where you're doing one coin for the daily heart me. You can send your roses, those are pennies. And you can send the populars, those are pennies. Those are things that you can do just to engage. And you can kind of strategically budget yourself to say, okay, here's the type of engagement I'm going to do. As a live host, hey, Terry, as a live host, let me be clear about this. You all actually have the ability to exchange as you're getting engagement and gifting. And so you can put it back in the ecosystem, the TikTok ecosystem, so that you're supporting other people. Because as a live host, you want to support supporters. All right. You want to be in that mindset. Okay. Did my first one. Okay, check. All right. Hey, Shawnee, thank you so much. Faith, you are almost there. Once you send the rose, you'll have it. What's next? You didn't do it yet, friend. You don't have a badge. You said what's next? Thank you. Oh, thank you for the October happy. What value, teacher? Thank you. Thank you so much, friend. I see you guys. I appreciate it. And so let me so when it comes to supporting your supporters, so in the beginning you're seeding your growth, but at the same time you want to be intentional about growing. Okay, you want to be intentional about growing. There's thank you so much, church. Happy Sunday church this morning. Yes, every morning, friend. I mean, every morning I pray and do my Bible study, but I go to church online. So thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. I've been live 300 consecutive days. I saw that. Happy congratulations, friend. Thank you so much, Terry. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the room. Welcome to the room. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for supporting. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Um, so let's make sure. Hold on one second, y'all. I gotta make sure I remove my people, people who misbehaving on the YT. Um, how do you play the round of applause sound effects? There's a wand. The sound effects are in the wand. This is called effects. All that is under the wand as a live host. You'll see that. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you for the populace. Thank you for the roses. I see you guys. Thank you all for the support. Thank you so much. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. So we're gonna talk about let's talk about engagement a little bit further because I want you guys to see that certain things that you can do. So I always tell people I show stuff to you. Hey Terry, I see your friend. Oh, Faith, there you go, Faith. Look at your friend. Thank you for that first time gifter. I see your friend. You did it. You did it. Now you have your badge. You have the blue box. How do you block someone on a live? Dora, you're gonna press the words, and then the screen pops up. You can mute. That means you remove the words. You can block. That means you remove the person, and you can report if they say something inappropriate. At you, friend. I love that. Moch, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for doing that. First time gifter as well. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Good morning, everybody. Appreciate that. Love that. You guys are learning. Look at you. I appreciate the support, and I appreciate seeing you guys learning and engaging because that's important. As you guys understand this platform, when you go live, you can talk to your community about it. Thank you very much, Stream KC. Appreciate you, Tina. Welcome to the room. Thank you, first time gifter as well. Look at you guys. I appreciate all that engagement. You guys are awesome. So let's do this. I want to show a couple things to you because you guys are probably hearing someone. I went to their live and they were brand new. Um, so really quickly, I'm an agency owner and manager for TikTok Creator Network Agency. It's a free program. So I always say that it's a free program. So I do recruit here, but I don't recruit and do it a lot because a lot of people in the room are new, brand new. And so you got to be a live host already. So I'm teaching it, I'm telling you what to do. Some of you might engage in that process, some will not go live. You're just going to listen, listen, listen. Those who are really ready to learn about the agency, let me know. I'll talk about that later. But at the same time, I want you guys just to get comfortable with this process. Okay. So there's things that you're probably hearing people say all the time: tap the screen, tapping is clapping, like the live, those things you hear all the time. Now, liking the live is tapping the screen. All right. I would like that. Terry, you would like that? Do you go live already, friend? You got to be a live host. 2 seconds and 2 hour live counts. Is that what's that happy? That's your how long you go live, friend? Let me know. I've gone live for the first time on Friday and I got over the nerves. I will say that. That's awesome. That's awesome. I tell people all the time in the beginning, it is a little nerve wracking, but your beginning is not going to be there. You're not going to have that experience all the time. Your day one is not like your day 10. All right. So keep that in mind. As you do it more often, as you keep showing up and practicing, it gets easier. You go longer, you can engage more, you know and understand how the app works. So it becomes a lot better. Okay. I've been wanting to go live. All right, you got this. Stay with me and we'll teach about how to do it. I've tried. I think I'm too impatient. Ooh, Tracy. Ooh, Lord, that's the word. Let me talk about that because I talk about 4 pillars. Let me talk about that. I'm planning to go live for the first time this week. Okay, Shella, this is awesome. Let me talk about that patience. I had no one in my first live, so it wasn't bad. Oh, I like that thought. Miss Dawn, she said she had no one in her live the first time, so it wasn't that bad. Honestly, I tell people that all the time. Thank you so much, those coming in. Thank you, Unwritten, because in the beginning you don't get pushed out a lot. You don't have a lot of people in your life. But thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. But you don't want a lot of people in that first live. You want to practice. You want to get comfortable. You want to get used to the app. You want to read some of the features that are in here because there's question marks that explain things all the time throughout here. So you want to do that type of work so that when you do have more people in your room, you can properly engage. So you don't want a lot of people in the beginning. That's the quiet time where you can learn and understand and teach, learn about engagement and teach the few people in your room. So it's better to have fewer people in the beginning. I know sometimes we are impatient and we want that rush, but I'll tell you right now, you're not ready for the rush, because if the rush happened, then what you gonna do? If you've never done this before and you don't know all the features, you don't know how to properly engage. So that's the beauty of this. So patience is one of my pillars. My formula: I go live every day for 2 seconds to two hours. Keep me live. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, Terry. Thank you for the heart puff friends. Thank you so much. Hey, it's Ree. Welcome to the room. I have not went live yet. You haven't went live yet? Your time then. This is your time, friend. You got this. You got this. Thank you all for coming in. Appreciate you being so ain't ready for the rush. Exactly. You're working up to that. Thank you so much for that first time. Look at you, friend, first time gifter. So let me say this. You're working up to it. Let me talk about my 4 pillars. Okay. So this is what I tell you as live hosts. You're here. You got to make sure that you're being consistent, that you are engaging. Remember, you're just not lecturing to your community. You see how I'm going and I'm saying thank you and I'm engaging, reading your comments. I'm making sure that you guys feel seen and heard. All right. That's important. That's how you build community. If you guys came in, thank you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you for the sound wave. I've never seen that gift. Thank you for that. That was different. I appreciate that. I've never seen that one. Um, so you want to make sure that your community feels seen and heard. Hey, happy coming back. And at the end of the day, it's part of how you build community. This ain't television. All right. There's a sticker for that. And I say that on purpose. That was cute. It was cute. I say that on purpose because you got to realize that you're used to watching television all the time. And because of that, you're treating this like, oh, I'm just going to come here and talk and lecture, and you ignore all the people coming in. Bonnie, thank you for the follow. And so just know, Bella, thank you for the follow as well. Just know that engagement is key. So consistency, showing up, being on time, doing the things that you need to do to create a consistent schedule. I'll talk about consistency a little bit more. Engagement, you're engaging with your viewers. You're talking about your topic. You're asking them questions. You're asking them questions. You're asking them to participate in ways to support the live stream. And then you have discipline, because it's easy to stop. It's easy to not do it. It's easy to feel awkward and not show up and not continue to show up. That's easy. So do you have the discipline to stay with it? Can you stay consistent, but can you stay disciplined at the same time to do the same thing, to talk about the same things, to think of new ways to talk about those things? Can you show that discipline? That's going to be important. And then the last one is patience. This is not a fast climb. You guys, you got those success stories where people talk about, oh, I had this many followers in this many days. Oh, I had a video that went viral. I had all this stuff that happened to me. That is not the norm. You got more bad videos that don't go nowhere than you have the good ones. And it takes time to get to the point where you have the more good ones than bad ones. Okay, you have a lot more awkward, low views lives than you have the high view ones. That's just the reality of this game. And so, if can you be patient? Can you be disciplined and patient, even when it's awkward and it's uncomfortable and people are not there and you think you should have more views and stuff? That's the thing about it. How can you do that? I've been doing this for almost a year and a half. I show up twice a day for almost a year and a half. When I say almost a year and a half, this is the fifth month of the year. And so I did all of 2025. So I'm almost at 6 months. I have to wait to June to get to 6 months. So that will be a year and a half officially. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. I see some of my friends coming in together. Everything we make more friends. There we go, friends. This is not, let me say this really quickly, just so that we understand the etiquette. And so this is for now I got to put the viewer hat back on. This is not a grow room. All right. This is a go live room. So I'm teaching you, hey Deb, Fred, how you doing? I'm teaching you how to do where you have been going to other people's rooms, supporting them. I'm teaching you to do what they do. Because a lot of times we're sitting back thinking like, oh, we can't do what they do. And some of y'all might be in that mindset, like, you know what? I'm just here for the entertainment. But this is not a grow room. So it's not all about me growing. It's about you growing. Okay. I want you guys to grow. I want you guys to learn. I want you guys to do what I'm doing. And at the end of the day, we all can grow together. I'm not afraid of you guys coming here for one day and not coming back, because guess what? More people are going to come because I put out in the universe good information, and that is going to be received. So I'm not concerned about, oh, I only can teach my stuff and I keep things close to me and not tell information and share information because I want to be the only one growing. I want you guys to grow too. All right. So that's what we're doing. Thank you so much. I see you, Luna, coming in. I see you guys. Cindy, welcome to the room. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for supporting the live stream. I see all of you. What is a good level blue box number to achieve? Ooh, SP. Let me talk about the blue box because we got some new friends in the room that don't have them. If you only go live once a week, can you get traction? Not really. You got to go longer than more than that, especially in the beginning. You want to start building that up. Now you could shift your community to say, "Hey, I'm only going to do once a week moving forward." But if you do it in the beginning, that's not really going to give you the traction that you're looking for. Remember we talked about the patience. You're going to be real impatient because you're not going to get. It's going to be a slow climb. What is the blue box? Okay, let me talk about the blue box. Yes, you do. That's why I keep coming back. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Hey, Quantum, how are you, friend? Welcome to the room. And don't get pulled into grow rooms because those folks don't show up for you in your lives. They don't. That's not what they do. You're there for the numbers. That's the whole point of the rooms. You're there for the numbers. So I teach engagement because I don't want you guys to go into rooms talking about scooped and gotcha and followed and all those things that you learn from the grow rooms. I want you actually to know how to engage properly. Okay. You're engaging with your fellow colleagues here, other viewers and stuff. You're not just saying scooped and gotcha because you want people to actually engage in your live stream and keep coming back. So you're building and cultivating relationships. Okay. So TikTok did give me the flash goal. It just came on. Let me explain the flash goal. We'll segue to blue boxes in a second. Flash goal, it actually came a little later. It is roses. It's one rose per person in the room. This is where TikTok sends this goal for the room. It's not me. It's not my thing. TikTok sends this goal to make sure, hey, I did Marisa, to make sure your room is actually full of people who engage. So it's one rose per person. We need 34 people to participate in the flash goal. And so that'll help the room ideally get pushed out a little bit more. It gives you visibility. It shows TikTok that you have engagement happening from your viewers. So that's why I said just don't sit back and watch a live. We are in a TikTok economy. Okay. So there's rules to engagement. So if you came here thinking, I'm just going to sit back and consume, 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 and you're not going to engage, then that is not the right thinking. And when you go live, you want your room, you want your people to engage. All right. So you want to make sure you're starting to do these flash goals. These flash goals will help you get that visibility you need, but you do need that engagement too. All right. And so the blue box is associated with the flash goal because it is actually part of the gifting. So if you are sitting back and you don't have a blue box next to your name, that means that you have ignored TikTok's messages when you came into someone's live room because it actually told you to engage. Thank you for the level 6. You've ignored it. Let's be honest about it. Okay. Hey, Holocu. And you can say, I ignored it because I didn't know what it was. I ignored it because I didn't know what it means. But the reality is that you have ignored it. And so that is part of what you're doing on this app. You are engaging in people's live streams and you're supporting. All right. Because guess what? When you go live, you're going to want people to support you. It is coins on your account. You have to have coins on your account. So the blue box is part of your gifting that you've done, how you've leveled up as a gifter. I had no idea about the blue box. I'm gonna show it real quick. Oh, I have the blue box next to my name. There we go. There's a few of you who do not have it. These are actual messages. I've never known about the blue box. Background it's now. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys in a second, so you guys can have a real in-depth understanding of it. Give me one sec. Well, give me a few minutes. I want to make sure we get this flash go first, and then we'll do the blue box. Because I usually show you guys real time how to get to your blue box and show you what's there. I think I have it. You do have it, Shella. This is good information. I'm just beginning. Welcome to the room, Momo. Welcome, friend. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming through. We have 22 of 34 of the roses. Is one rose per person. If you are in the room and you are here, if you don't mind clicking, I can't pin it again. I have to wait 5 minutes. It's a 15-minute timer on the flash goal. And so you got pin it on the screen every 5 minutes. So I have to wait until I can pin it again. Good morning, Dream. Dr. Lisa, glad you are learning. Is a good teacher. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, friends, coming in. We're going to talk about engagement in a second, D. Appreciate you being here. Good morning, my friend. Good vibes. Welcome to the room. Ari, thank you so much. Don't be scared. Look at you, friends. I appreciate you guys supporting that flash code. Shella, thank you so much. I appreciate everybody coming through. We are 50% there with the flash code. We need, oh gosh, let me do the math real quick. Six more. We need six more. Is that correct? Six more. Now, no, yeah, five more now. Awesome. So five different people. We can get five different people. Those who are coming in following, thank you so much, Veronica. I see you. Others coming in, sharing and reposting. Oh, we didn't do the shares. Dr. Lisa is truly a good teacher. I come and go, but I've been riding with her over here. You have, friend. Thank you so much for riding with me. Did I do it correctly? Marsh, more Sakasi. Is that it? International? Um, no, you don't have a blue box. So you have to have coins on your account to send the rose. You have to have coins on your account. You want to click the gift box in the corner and click the gift box right here. In the corner, it says the word recharge. There you go. You sent it. You did it. Thank you for being a first time gifter in the room. I appreciate you sharing that with me. Thank you so much. It just got my first payment from TikTok Lives. It was $15.48. You are official now, friend. You are. Congratulations. Look at you. Wow, that's good. That's no, seriously, that's good. Because you said 28 days. 28 days. You've been doing good work, friend. Seriously. It'll grow even more. Just keep going. Keep going. You got this. So yeah, definitely we talked earlier about a schedule. So definitely come up with a schedule, but you're doing great. That's really good. Congratulations. All right, let's see. We are down to this last three. Last three. I can't pin it yet. The last three roses. So if you have not sent a rose, it's different people. So it's one rose per person, a total of 34 people. So if you sent it already, you can't send it a second time. I can't pin it yet, so I'll pin it, be able to pin it one more time shortly. Hey, E Nurse, come flying in. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, can't pin it yet. Thank you so much, friends. Appreciate you. Good morning, e nurse. Okay, so if you are new to my room, also, let's do this. We're going to share out the live while we wait for this flash code to get completed. We'll get it in a second. The screen keeps freezing. TikTok, be nice. Be nice, TikTok. So, so the screen, in the corner is where you can share out the live. If you don't mind sharing out the live, um, and you can repost the live. There's a little yellow symbol to repost. You can add it to your story. And then you can also press down. Always, does it say achieved? We did it. We did do it. Thank you all for doing that. I appreciate that. I show this real quick. If you press down on the middle of the screen, a list pops up of other people you can share it with. Those are your followers, people in your inbox. Thank you so much, you all. Thank you for supporting that flash go. So that's how you share as well. You'll hear people say power share. If you press down on the middle of the screen, you can go down the list and share it out that way. So that's called a power share. So thank you very much, E Nurse. I appreciate you, friend. So what we're doing here is we're going to talk about the blue box because I know we had some newbies in the room that didn't know anything about it. Thank you very much, Deb. I appreciate you. That didn't know anything about the blue box. Thank you all for the sharing as well. I appreciate that. You hear people say sharing is caring. So that's another way to get more friends in the room. Thank you, friend, coming into the room. I appreciate you guys. So here's the deal. I want you guys to put the word blue. Put the word blue in the chat. We're going to do blue box real quick. Blue box is for all of us. Creative Soul Studio, welcome to the room, friend. All of us, because as a live host and as viewers, you want to always track your engagement. All right. You want to look at your numbers and you want to be intentional and strategic about where you at with your growth, how you're spending, your coins. Okay. I don't tell you to break the bank, but I tell you to play the game. All right. You're here to play the game strategically, and understand that you have to do this engagement so that as you are growing as a viewer, people take note of that. You guys will check. Some of y'all who know what I'm about to talk, what I'm talking about, will see, will see really clearly. Like, hey, what is Doc doing? How does she engage? What is her blue box number? You know what I'm saying? So you want to pay attention to that for yourself, but you also want to pay attention to that for how you are growing, how you engaging. And then if you're out supporting other people, you're sowing into other people, you're going to reap what you sow. Okay? So if you're not doing that, then are you really going to reap what you sow? Yeah, you are, because you're not sowing. So you're going to reap what you sow. So just keep that in mind. You said, I'm new and still old yesterday. Creative Soul Studio. Fred, you tripped me up with that name, the name change. Because I saw it in the agency listing. I was like, well, wait a minute. I said, that's Jennifer. Diamond Craft Studio, welcome to the room. I said, "That's Jennifer. How you feeling, friend? Let me know how you're feeling, because I know you were having some medical stuff going on, but hopefully you're better, friend." All right, so let's do this. So you guys put blue. I know I started talking. Find where you put the word blue and then click your photo. If you need to re-put the blue, that's fine. But click your photo. I want you to click your photo. That's how you can see your photo. Thank you so much for the finger hearts. Then your mini profile pops in better, getting better. Thank you, friend. I see you, friend. Your mini profile should pop on the screen. All right. Hey, Elizabeth. That mini profile has, and I'm gonna put it here for you guys to see it. That mini profile, when it pops up on the screen. Thank you all for coming into the room. I see you guys. Thank you so much. Where you put the word blue, your mini profile pops on the screen. I want you to click your LV number. LV0, LV8, LV9, whatever your number is, LV22, whatever it is, if it's grayed out, click it anyway. What should happen is once you click it, a blue screen pops up. That blue screen. You should see that blue screen. I don't see mine. Yours didn't pop up. Yeah, I don't see it on the screen, but it's there when you click your mini profile 21. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. That happens sometimes. Sometimes it's not visible. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the gifts. I see your friends. So that blue screen pops up. I'm gonna do a quick cliff note version of this blue screen. Okay. I'm gonna give you a quick summary. But in the corner, the right corner, you see a question mark. All right. Can you explain how to get to the mini profile again? Where you put your word at, Ari, where you ask that question, click your photo. Click your photo for me, friend. That's how you get to it. Never mind. Got it. Okay, gotcha. Thank you, first time gifter with that rose. I see your friend. Thank you for that. Okay, so click your photo. Okay, and so once you click your photo, this is explaining. You see that question mark I mentioned? You can get to full explanation there. Those blue boxes change shades, different shapes are in those blue boxes. It's based on where you're at in your journey. All right. Hey, so I saw you coming in. Um, and be elevated. I saw you as well. Welcome to the room. It starts from level 1 and it goes to level 50. Somebody always asks me, Doc, what's a good level? Level 25 midway through is starting to be a good level. All right. Because there's a feature, hey, Halleck, where you can fly in. You'll see 25 fly in. If my room is under 100 and it's under 100 people in it, you fly into the room. 35 is your next milestone because it doesn't matter if it's 100 or whatever, whoever's in that room, you fly in regardless. So you're growing as a viewer. These are your experience points. That's what this is called. And so these experience points you're collecting, and it gets you this badge, and you grow as you engage more through gifting. Somebody's going to ask me, Doc, do I need to have coins and have to pay money to get gifts and all this other stuff? Yes. So, yes, you need to have coins on your account. Thank you very much, Halleck. You appreciate your friend. You need to have coins on your account. You need to engage to get the blue box. You need to do the gifting. Now, I'm going to teach you real quick. We're going to go through this really quickly. Hey, friend, how you doing? Unapologetic. How you doing, friend? Do you keep your level in every room? Blue box level follows you in every room. My Lisa box is just for my room. You go to somebody else's room, they're going to have their own box. That's engagement in my room. I'll talk about the blue box, I mean, the Lisa box in a second. But yeah, do you mean fly in? I mean, fly in, literally. Somebody, okay, let's see. We'll see somebody fly in. I'll point it out. Sorry for the day. I needed coins. I was coinless. Look at your friend. Momo Journey, thank you so much. So happy. She's flying in, but she's flying in as a Lisa. They're flying. She's flying in. She's flying in as a Lisa. Now, their Lisa number allows them to fly in because I told you it's my room too. My room has different perks, things that you do as a Lisa fan club member. All right. But if you're new to me and you're 25 and above, you're going to see that person. They're going to be blue and they're going to fly in. And those are people who literally, let me say this. So when you fly in, you're visible to the eye. We can see you. As a live host, I don't see you guys when you don't have 25 and above. When you come into my room, you don't fly in unless you're part of my community and you've leveled up to level 20 or above in my community. Then you fly in. Okay. So just recognize, meanwhile, you guys are coming in at the bottom. You don't get that. You don't get noticed. Thank you so much until you grab that daily heart meat. I see that. Oh, wow. Okay. So there's perks to being visible because we as a live host, eye contact, we can see you, we can shout you out, we can say hello. It makes you feel like you're connected to the room, you're special. As a live host, you should be flying, you should be shouting out your people when you see them. Okay. Pro tip, just let you know, you want to do that engagement. And so you guys hear me shouting people out because I see you all coming in my room. Okay. So you want to be intentional about that. So levels do matter. There's levels to this stuff. There is levels. Okay. Hello, how you doing, friend? So when it comes to, hey Jennifer, see you, friend. Thank you for the daily heart me. Um, thank you all for coming in. I appreciate you. You said these are great tips. Yes, absolutely. So the levels go from 1 to 50. 25 is a good level, 35 is a great, better level. It starts to get bigger as you go. The colors change. 1 through 9 is a lighter shade of blue. You have like a triangle. Then you have 10 through 19 gets a little deeper blue. Then you have 20 to 29. Now you're getting kind of in the purple phase. 30, now you're getting really purple. 30 to 39. 40 to 50, then you're really deep purple. So the colors change, the shapes change, the shades, the numbers change, all that. 32. Hey Rhonda, welcome to the room. So again, that's so now you're not going to be able to unsee this. All right. I teach this so you guys can see what's happening here. And when you don't have a blue box, you don't have that. People tend, I'm just going to be honest with you, people tend to judge you a little bit. You're being judged because they see you as not an engager, because that's an indicator of your engagement and how you're growing, how you're supporting. All right. I said my blue box is level 26, but the lease is 20. What's the difference? I'll explain in a second. Give me 1 second. Well, let me say this real quick. The blue box follows you to every live. So as you're engaging in other people's lives, you're growing. The Lisa box is for my live, and you're growing. You're just not at the same rate. So you are growing. You haven't been here. There was some times you wasn't here with me. so so you just need to grow a little faster. So thank you all. Appreciate you. He said, Tanya, you said I'm so lost. Tanya, tell me why you lost, friend. Okay, let me new here. My friends who just came in the room, let me help them. So Tanya, where you said I'm so lost, I want you to click your photo. What I'm talking about is your blue box of engagement. Social. Okay, well let's start from some of our beginner folks in the room. Thank you so much. If you're a gift or badge, Lisa's the badge for her room. Yep, it's the badge for my room. For more, the more you comment, will your level up, or is it just gifting? The boxes are relating to your gifting engagement, friend. The Lisa box is different. It's other engagement. The blue box is your gifting level. This is very helpful. You're welcome. Out here being judged. Yes, Snack, you are being judged. You are. I want to level up. There we go. I'm new here. So yes, hello. I'm also new. Okay, really quickly, my newbies in the room. What people in the room are doing? We're talking about the blue box. We're talking about this blue box. I'm going to show you how to get to your blue box. All right. So do me a favor, all my newbies who just said I'm lost or who said they're new, put the word blue in the chat. The word, just spell out the word blue. If you want to put the letter B, I don't care. Put something in the chat so I know we're on the same page. Okay. Where you put the word blue, click your photo. Click your photo, your logo, your photo. Click it. Once you click it, you should see you should see your mini profile pop up. Okay? You should see your mini profile. Then I want you to click this LV number. It may say LV0 because a lot of y'all have zeros. So it may say LV6, LV1, LV4, LV24, whatever that number is, click it. Okay? Once you click it, a blue screen pops up. All right? Blue screen pops up. So click your LV number and then a blue screen pops up. Your LV may be gray. That means you need to start engaging. So as you click that number, blue screen pops up. Hey, OMG. So this blue screen, I told you earlier, there's a question mark. It breaks it all down. Okay. So you can go back and read for yourself. I'm going to give you the Cliff Note version. Everywhere on this app that you see a question mark, read it. Help, I'm new here. Click your number walk. Go ahead and click your logo, your LTH. Click your logo, LTM, I'm sorry. And then click your LV number. Your LV number is 9. Click that LV number. And then you should see this blue screen. All right. Thank you so much. So once you click your blue screen here, get to your blue screen. Click that LV number to get to your blue screen. Now, there's points that you've collected. Okay. Thank you so much, friend. There are points that you're collecting. You see those points? That first set of numbers is the points that you've collected already. There's a there's a slash symbol that goes over that next set of numbers is the points that you need to get to the next level. All right? So there are points associated with you gifting. All right? So it tells you the total points for that next level. The thing I want you to pay attention to is that scrolling message. Not that one. It's the next one that says so many points to level up. So many points to level up. I want you to pay attention to that. Mike the fisherman, we don't scoop in this room. We are intentional engagers. We're not just scooping to get people to follow us. It is not that. We are teaching about going live. I'm teaching you about how to be a good live host and how to be a good viewer and understand how you can take what I'm teaching and apply it to your room. Thank you very much, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you. Look at you leveled up to level 12. Awesome, friend. I appreciate that. Congratulations on that battle born bling. Welcome to the room, friend. Thank you all. So, you said, "Oh, that's cute." It was cute. Sorry, I just got here. What did you click to get to that blue screen? Go ahead and click your photo, Susan. Susan, click your photo and then click your LV14, that LV box. Okay. So really quickly, I just showed you the guys that scrolling message. I showed you the scrolling message on purpose. Hey, Tony, are there ways to level up through comments and likes, or do you have to snack? You always have to have coins on your account to do the gifted engagement. And what I said earlier, I think some of y'all missed it, is that if you are looking to be a live host, let me be very clear about this, because this is what this room is. Want to go live. If you're looking to be a live host, then you're going to have people support you through your fan club. They have to have coins on their account to get the daily heart me through your flash go. Remember, we just went through the flash go. We had to send a rose to satisfy TikTok. We are in TikTok's economy. So if you are looking to grow as a live host, you're going to have people supporting you through coins on their account. Then I'm going to tell you, you need to also be a supporter. Because if you're asking people to support you in your journey, then you should y'all they're also supporting people in their journey. Okay? You want to support your supporters. You want to sow into people so that you can reap what you're sowing. If you are out there supporting others, not that it's going to be 100% across the board, but people will support you too. Okay. So keep that in mind. Thank you all who are coming in. I see you guys. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Good advice. Yeah. So keep that in mind. That's what this is about. If you're sitting back thinking like, and that's why I said this is a go live room. Then we're not a grow room. We're not following. We're not scooping. We're not doing all that stuff. You're connecting with people intentionally. You should be connecting with people in the chat, but you're not saying scoop me just so that you can gain, and you're not going to be an engaged supporter. So I teach this because I want you guys to go out and support other people. I want you to grow, but I also want you to understand the rules of engagement so that when you become a live host, you can tell it to your community. Okay? Because your community is going to come in your room and just watch you and consume, but they're not going to engage. And you won't do well on this app if people are not engaging. Where does the flash go? How did the roses work? I wonder if we can switch occasions if we are already with another one. um, I'll talk about agency in a second. I'll talk about agency. You got to talk to your agency first. But yeah, I am a creator network. I need you need to be in your agency. Thank you so much, friends. I'm just telling you guys how this looks, and we'll make sure. I want to make sure that you guys understand the rules of engagement. All right, that's the main point. You want to make sure people understand um the rules of engagement as you come here. Because I think a lot of people come in. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Miss. What is it, Miss Cat? What is that? I missed the Kathy. There we go, Kathy. It was cut off. Thank you so much. Good morning. Good morning. I have a pen and a pad. So I teach you that guys this way on purpose because I want you guys to be a good viewer when you guys come in my room and you're like, scooped, gotcha. Come on, let's, all the things you're saying, you're actually doing that incorrectly. And I know the app teaches y'all or shows y'all those grow rooms first. And you've been over there thinking that's the etiquette. That is not the etiquette. Because if that was happening in your room and your room is about fill in the blank topic, you want people to talk about your topic. You don't want them talking about scooped and follow. And those people are not going to be engagers. They're not going to come to your live all the time. They're not going to come to your content and support your content. You want people to engage fully. So you want to learn how to be an engager. Then when you go live, you can teach it. I have an agency, but I'm un, but I'm under my 15 days. Okay. Yeah. Well, you know the answer to that. You know the answer to that. But I'll talk about it. But yeah, that's the key. You have to be under the 15 days to switch. Mom of four here, sooner than later, rather. I'm sharing Bible verses content. Thank you, Moonlight. We gotta make sure we're engaging though, friend. So I always feel calm when I'm in your room. Thank you so much, Deb. I appreciate that. Thank you all. I see some of you guys step by step, Queen. How are you, friend? Thank you so much, Unfiltered, for generous with your knowledge and your tips. There we go. Any advice from me? Blue is level 8. Okay, so here's the whole thing about the whole blue box. Really quickly, I want you guys to pay attention to where you're at with your points to level up. The other place to see it, if you click your gift box, really quickly, if you click the gift box here, that's the gift box. A lot of times you should see your points that you need. And then if you click it, it takes you to that blue screen again. So there's two ways to get to it. Let me say this about TikTok. TikTok always has multiple ways to get your information. Okay, so just know there's multiple ways to do it. So the gift box gets you to that blue box also. I want you to see your profile because that's what people can click. I can click any one of you all. Let me show you. I'm on my page. I can click any of y'all. I'm sorry, I'm commenting. Click your photo rather. Let me come down. I'll click somebody here and get to your screen and see how you engage. See your information. I can see any of y'all and do that. So as you are going live as a live host, you can do that for your viewers and you can see how they get down. TikTok gives these badges. We can see it in the room. Okay. All these tips are learned so much for this stuff today. You're welcome. Love this. So we can see it in the room. We see y'all. TikTok is very messy because we see all your business. We know how you get down. Okay. So if you are no box, no box, you came into somebody's room talking about scoop me up, follow me, do all the things, and you have no engagement box. You haven't even grabbed your daily heart me. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. um, then I see that. But then you want people to follow you and connect with you, and you want people to come to your live and do all the stuff, but you ain't engaging. And then you might be the person asking and peppering the live host, me or any live host, with a lot of questions, but you haven't grabbed their daily heart me. You haven't gotten the blue box. You even ignored the roles that TikTok told you to send. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for that money gun. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for that. How do you grab the heart? I've never gone live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa Cares. I appreciate you guys. You literally, everything up here. Let me say this. Everything but the words on my screen. Let me be very clear to all of you. Is clickable. Everything down here, you can click stuff. Everything's clickable. Everything. Except my little board. That's called a board. Everything else is clickable. So if you click join, it's going to tell you to do something. Okay. If you click the number of people in the room right now, click the 74. You'll see a whole list of top viewers. You'll see who are the top people in my bubbles here. You'll see a question mark in the corner, breaks it down to be a top viewer. It tells you how to like the live, those hearts that are flowing. Those are people liking the live. It tells you comments get you points for my room as a person in my room, engaged in my room. It tells you gifting gets you points. It tells you what to do. So, what's the daily heart me about? Let me break down the daily heart me. I'll break that down too, but there is a question mark for that too. But I'll break it down. I'll give you guys the Cliff Note version. Mine says five more to level up, and blue box. There we go. What does that mean? I don't go live much at all. The blue box is for you as a viewer. So the blue box is your viewer engagement box. It is your viewer experience points that you're collecting, and that's how you level up. So you are leveling up. Thank you, friend. You are leveling up in your viewer engagement. As a live host and as fellow viewers, you guys can see how people engage. Okay. There's a little bit of psychology here too, because people who are high engagers, those are people you might want to connect with. I'm just saying, because they've been engaging. They understand the rules of engagement. So if you get some of those to come to your live, you're like, oh, they know how to tap, share, comment. They understand your live goal. You're become a getting your daily heart me, supporting your gift gallery. That's up there too. Got it. So there's levels to this, and so you're looking at people like, oh, now if you have a room, and thank you so much, Robin. I appreciate you. Elle, thank you so much as well. Thank you all for sharing. Susan, thank you for the shares. I see you, friend. Um, as you're starting to do this more often, you'll see people come in your room. You're like, oh, these are people who don't know how to engage. Thank you so much, Nisha. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for the support. Should we follow them? Should we follow them? Um, Potentially, you should engage and connect with them and say hello. How you doing? I read your bio. Wow, I'm interested in that topic. Do you go live? You have a conversation. You don't say scooped, gotcha. You connect with them intentionally. Because ideally, if they're going live, you want to go to their room and support them. And then if they are going live, then ultimately they understand how to be a supporter and you start supporting their room, they come to your room and support you. Thank you so much, Unfiltered. I appreciate you. That's cute. Appreciate your friend. Thank you, SP. Appreciate your friend. So again, that's the strategy. How do you know your live view? How do you know your live view? What does that mean? Let me know what you meant, friend. I read bios. There you go. Read bios. That's what I said. You gotta have a bio. I don't know if there's a few of you I clicked that didn't have bios. Make sure you have a bio because people do read those on my live. I missed something, Susie. You said on my live. Okay. I sent message to people that engage in my live and thank them. Yes. At the end I do too. Yep. Yep. And so just know, thank you so much for that, Rose. I appreciate it, friend. Um, yeah, you gotta read the bios. Are there numbers of gifting mean are the numbers of gifting mean dollars? It means coins. It's coins that which you have to have coins in your account, which is also um, money. So pennies, coins, however you want to look at it. Also, I heard TikTok suppresses rooms that say things like scooped, yeah, and gotcha a lot in the comments. They do. Yeah, they do. That is because they see those as grow rooms. but no bio and no post. Those seem kind of sketchy, so I don't engage with them. You are absolutely correct, Susan. I don't engage with people who don't have that type of have posted content. That's why I said you got to post the content, you guys. You got to post content. You got to have a bio. You got to optimize your profile because that's what people are looking for. That's what TikTok is looking for. That's what you have to do. Is 100 So 100 is a dollar? Not necessarily, because you can get discount for coins, stuff like that. So no. And then what happens? Let me say this from a live host perspective. You don't get all of it. If you're asking, like, do the live host get that too? No, it's from TikTok gives you a percentage. Up to 40% is what you can earn per live, and then you can earn an additional 13% each week. So TikTok says 53%. The average person gets probably around 49, 48, 49% because there's levels and other metrics you gotta hit, other goals you gotta achieve. So yeah, so you don't get all of it. Hey, happy flosser, thank you so much. Others coming in the room, thank you so much for being here. Um, Thank you so much, Rebuild. I appreciate you. Thank you so much, Rebuild. I'm trying to think. I want to make sure somebody asked the question. I think it slipped my mind. What are super fans? People who paid for subscription to be in the live, to be in the room. People who paid to come to the live stream. I'm sorry, to get benefits that the live host offers, additional benefits. So let's see. And super fans is a flat fee across all lives for $9.99. TikTok takes 50% of that. Please, does leveling up on your account get you violation validation for your account? It gets you the badge. That 22 is like your validation. That's what you mean. Yeah. Oh, you said I need to talk about agency. I do. You said, are you allowed to guide people to add coins to their account? Am I allowed to? Yes. Yes. Natalia, do you know how to do it? If you click the gift box in the lower corner, it says recharge, or to if you click your coins, if there's coins there, it'll show a screen. On that screen, I tell people to look, don't get it from in the app. Go to the website, go to it'll say recharge on TikTok.com / coin COIN for the 25% discount. Yeah. Um you said, is that for the creator? Is that no, per creator, per month. Per month you pay a subscription. Super fans is a subscription, so you're paying that, yeah, per month. Let's talk about agency. What is that about? Give me 1 second. I'm going to close out the blue box. I just want to make sure I close that topic out. So here's what I tell people really quickly. Blue box, pay attention to your numbers. Pay attention to the points to level up. All right. As you're looking at those points, I don't teach that you need to just, go all out with your budget, but you want to be strategic. So if you're about to level up, you can look at the coins that you need to, or the points that you need to do to get to level up. So say you had 50 points before you leveled up. You may make a decision like, okay, I'm going to do a little bit in this room, do a little bit in the other room, and then by the end of the day or end of the week, I'm gonna level up. Or you might say, okay, 50 coins, I'll send a hand heart. And then all of a sudden I leveled up and I'm good and I'm going to start to the next level. And so you just decide what that looks like, but be strategic about it. It doesn't have to be something that you break the bank, but you want to have a blue box and you want to slowly grow. Hey, Dr. Peg, I see you, friend. Um, Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, TikTok, this is a TikTok economy. So if you're engaging on this app, you want to know the rules of engagement. You want to engage intentionally and you want to be strategic about what you're doing. All right. Please, what's the importance of leveling up? It shows that you are an engaged viewer, and then ideally, you are ultimately growing your community by doing it. Okay. Where do you look to see if you have a blue box? Click your photo now, Zen. Click your photo, and then the LV level for you would be LV8. It's grayed out. Click that blue box. Click that grayed out level 8, and then it tells you the points that you need to level up. It's a scrolling message. All right. Thanks. Does or does my one payment is per room? Per room, you are getting anybody's subscription, so it's per room. This is my room. Go to another room. You decide what you want to do. Yeah. So everything. So let me say daily heart me real quick. Dr. Lisa up here. It says join. All right. You have points. If you have Lisa Box, you click the daily heart me. You paid 1 coin, 1 penny, and you got the daily heart me. Okay. That's what you did. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart, me friend. Appreciate you. So, you did that. Such an empowering room. Thank you. You're welcome so much for your information. You're welcome. Thank you so much, friend. It says TikTok said in the AI summer says breaking down the TikTok creator economy. Ask about boosting your room. That's what TikTok said about what we were talking about. That's the summary that TikTok summarized this particular discussion. Thought it was $1. Oh Lord. No, friend, it's 1 penny. You're wrong for that. You said I thought it was $1. No, it's not. um, so with that, here's the analogy I share. If you are if you have your favorite singer. Okay. So one of my favorite singers, I've gone to her concerts several times. I love me some Jill Scott. So I love her music. Thank you very much, friend. I appreciate that. The legend. Appreciate you, friend. I love her music. I love her style. I love everything about her energy. So I buy her music. I go to her concerts. I am a fan. Now I know president of no fan club, but if there's an article written about her, I'm reading it. If she's on a talk show, I'm reading it. Her new album just came out. I need to get it. I haven't gotten it yet. And so just know that I'm a fan. So TikTok has brought that to here where you can be a fan of your favorite creator. All right. That same concept of a fan club is here. So when you think about it, if you click the Daily Heart Meet, there's a list of things you can do to support the live room. Okay. Same way we talk about buying music, buying, going to concerts and stuff, same concept. And so what you're doing is looking at your checklist of things to do. And as a fan, let's bring it home now. As a fan, you want to be seen. If Jill Scott came and if I saw her in the airport, you best believe I'm gonna walk up to her and be like, "Hey, hey, girl, can I get your autograph?" She gonna know who I am. You know what I'm saying? That's the same concept. Thank you so much, Colorful. TikTok has said, hey, your fan is your community. They're coming in to see you. They're coming in to support you. They want to engage with you. And so they give you a checklist of things to do. Okay. And because you've done that, you get points, you get recognition. All this is about engagement and you're getting recognition. Thank you so much, friend. So I want you guys to understand that. And so you're growing your fan club as a live host because your fan club is your bigger supporters. They support your live. So you want to make sure they see you. And so the fan club, my friend Generous, you just said you've been in the fan club for 1 month. Congratulations, friend. You know, you guys are sending the fan club community gift. That's part of it too. So you're trying to make sure you're getting that visibility. All right. So that's your notion as a viewer. The live host, your job is to recognize your people. Hey, Deb, come in, welcome into the room. And so Deb just came in. Her thing is orange. I know she's one of my fan club members because she's orange. Okay. So TikTok gives me that visibility. I know she's coming to my room. She's been a fan. She's actively coming back to my room. And so that's what that represents, the Daily Heart Me. Thank you so much. Look at your friend. There's a super fan. Be Elevated is a super fan. There's a slight difference in her badge. It has that heart with a swirl and a slight different color change on the end of it. And so I see that. I see that. You see that. And so I know who my fan club members are. I know who my supporters are. And TikTok is real good at this too, because there's AI in here. So I can click. So Deb, you came in my room. Thank you so much, Tasha. Let me Deb, put a comment in for me. I'm gonna click you, friend, if you're still here. But I can click my fan club members and I can say, I can see what they've done. So say, hey girl. So I'm gonna click Deb. Let me click Deb. I'm gonna click her. Let me see if there's some insights for you. So TikTok says, well, TikTok doesn't have much. It says, so glad to see you. So it told me to tell you, so glad to see you. What's something that made you smile this week? So TikTok has AI that does that, but then there's AI. Let me find somebody else. Um, Let me see. Any of my other Dr. Peg, I'll pick you. Let's see. Dr. Peg, your insight says support about two live goals. That's what it says for her. I saw you help with my live goals recently. Thank you. Your support means a lot. So TikTok gives me a little verbiage to say to my fan club members because it's tracking how they're supporting, tracking how they're engaging, all that's in there. Okay. So your fan club is important. Your fan club from a TikTok monetization, remember I told you that 13%, 40% per live is based on how long you go live and how many new followers you get. The 13% part of it is based on your fan club and growing that community. All right. That's part of what that 13% represents. So you want to grow that community. So you want to be intentional about people getting your fan club. And you want to be intentional about supporting and encouraging your fan club members and helping them understand how to engage. Thank you all for the populace. I see you. How do I get my account health to score higher? It's stuck at 200. I'm not sure what that means, friend. Are you talking about in terms of views? You're talking about from your content? I think that's what you mean. Good morning, sending love, peace, and remember you're beautiful. Thank you so much, and seeing and you, Matt. Thank you so much. Hey, Terry, welcome back. 300 minutes. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for being here. OMG, you are a super fan. You are. Look at you, friend. Let me see what your insights say, OMG. I appreciate you, friend. Your insight says use TikTok Shop. You do use TikTok Shop. She's a seller. Help with about 8 live goals. And then there's some insights. It says, what kind of products do you usually sell on your TikTok shop? We know already. She has some beautiful earrings, y'all. OMG, I love your earrings. If y'all get a chance, connect with our friend in the room. She is awesome. And you see her jewelry, you're gonna be like, OMG, I love your earrings. So it's beautiful. I bought some pairs of them. So, and you're going live in the month of May. I know you were busy in April, but I think you are. Put your live schedule in the chat for us, friend. I've been on TikTok a month and finally got my PPS score. That's for TikTok Shop. Yes, yeah, they're about to change that process. TikTok Shop health score. Is that what they're talking about? TikTok Shop health score 200. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's the TikTok Shop question. Um, have to head out. Will be later, so I can get the name of your creator network. Oh, well, real quick, did you leave already? Let me know if you left already. Creator Network Agency. If you guys are interested in the agency, I'm an owner and the manager. Um, Message me here. You have to go live, Deb. You got to be going live consistently. So message me here, and that's how you would and I'll send you the information about the agency. But I'll segue to the agency in just a few minutes. So I went live last night for the first time in a few weeks. My travel schedule has been, oh, I know, the summers. Okay, awesome, awesome. Sorry, typo. No problem, friend. Um, so OMG, you're back at it. Do you do I have to have enough to go live? You definitely have enough to go live. You just have to start, Dad. You said I'm here. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so message me if you have questions. I'll talk about the agency now. Thank you for sharing and teaching. Your energy will be and your energy. You're welcome, friends. I thank you so much. Thank you for those populars. I see you guys. I appreciate the support. Yes, I'm still trying to figure out how to understand how to go live. I feel behind. You got this, friend. Um, well, let me say this. We talked about the engagement box. You probably have live access. Anderson, Mr. Anderson, you probably have Mrs. Anderson. Thank you for always sharing great information. Got to run. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate it. But I don't feel like I'm about to sneeze. I've been a little under the weather. My little guy, he's sick, and I think I caught what he was given. So I feel like I'm about to sneeze. Good morning, everyone. Hey, Deborah, thank you so much. Fashions are us. How do I gain followers? Engaging in rooms and connecting with folks and posting content and going live. All of that will get you more followers. I've gone live but got low views. Really, really. You gotta in the beginning you'll go get low views. I'm sorry. Yeah, you'll get low views. That's a good thing because it's helping you practice what you want to say and do. You don't want a lot of people in your room in the beginning. You want to practice first. Um, Life been tough lately, so I'm blessed. And thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you, James. But we are muting comments like that because I don't want to get our friends caught up in these scams. So I appreciate you guys. I don't do that in my room. Um, Thank you so much. Children are walking code machines. They are. Yes, he is. He is. Yeah, yeah, he's yes. That's all I can say. You're right. Keeps going up. Thank you so much, friend. I went from zero. I'm sorry, I went from only having one view in a room to six views, staying a while, and then it keeps going up. Yes, the more you go live, the better it gets. So, okay, let me just give a quick overview. So I talked about daily heart meet. We talked about the blue box. You guys understand the rules of engagement. Really quickly, I'm going to give a quick summary of going live. So my friends who are nervous, afraid, shy, in the beginning, you don't have a lot of people in your room. Okay, you don't. So nothing to be afraid of. Nothing to see here. TikTok is getting used to you just like you are getting used to the platform. Okay. So there's nothing to be afraid of. So go live. All right. Do it scared. I love that. Put the stickers in there. Do it scared. All right. And as you go live over time, TikTok will start trusting you because you're going to start going live longer. TikTok is going to get a sense of what your topic is about. So people who are interested in searching for that type of content will come across your feed. You will come across their feed rather. And so again, that's how you're going to grow. So you got to go live first. Um uh, uh, thank you so much, Fashion RS. I'll answer that in a second. Give me 1 second, friend. And so you want to go live. You said I'm going live later. Thank you very much. Okay, appreciate it, friends. Thank you so much. Do you travel in the room with zero people? Do you stay in the room with zero people? What do you mean? I don't understand the question. You said, do you stay in a room with zero people? Um, Depends on what you're looking for in the content. I think some of those lives, there might be even some good lives because you can talk to the live host in a one-on-one and have a great conversation in the chat with them. So yeah, yes, people will eventually stop and engage. They will. Yep. I'm going live today at 1 p.m. Okay, that's awesome. Um, you go live and don't have any people in your room. You go live and don't have people in the room. In the beginning, yeah. In the beginning, yeah. That happens for all of us. You usually get some people who fly through, but yeah, that happens for all of us. In the beginning, yeah, it's empty. The room is empty, and here's the beauty of it. You can start practicing the conversation you want to have, your talking points. What I tell people in the very beginning, here's my pro tip. Say hi to the people who are coming in and then learn the features. I'm going to tell you guys right now, there's no reason for any of you to ask me, how do I make sound effects? Okay. That should not be a question you ask me. You know why you shouldn't ask me that question? Because when you go live the very first time, you should be clicking buttons. There's a wand. You would clearly see the sound effects. So I say that because those are the things you should be doing in the beginning. There's no reason you should ask questions like that because if you're pressing buttons, remember I told you everything's pressable, clickable. There's question marks. You should know those type of things. Okay. So those are the things that you should be doing in those first three lives. TikTok requires you to do three lives over the course of three separate days for a total of 30 minutes. You can go 10 minutes one day, 10 minutes second day, 10 minutes the third day. However, I would tell you to try to scale it and go longer, but you should be clicking around on features. You before going live, you do practice mode. You could do a private live. That's what I teach. It's pinned on my page. It's the second video pinned on my page of how to turn on who could watch your live. Pick a specific account and go live. Now you are live. So you got to make sure you follow the rules of engagement and the community guidelines, but you are live. But yeah, so questions like that, when I get those questions, I'm like, are you really going live? Why would you ask me that? And then I'm like, okay, then you have not clicked around. You're telling on yourself. And so those type of questions I shouldn't get. Now, if somebody want to know how to create a board, I get that question. That question is a legitimate question. But if you're talking about sound effects, then that tells me you haven't been clicking the buttons. If you don't know, if I come in your room and you don't know how long you've been going live and you don't know where to go for that, that tells me you haven't clicked around because there's a house right here. There's a house right in the corner. If you click that house, it shows you the real-time analytics and you can see the time you've gone live. So in the beginning, you're doing things like that. You're understanding the platform, and as people are coming to your live, you are saying hello to them. You click their photo, you can read their bio, and you can engage back. And you're talking about your topic, and you're talking the whole time. How do you get graphics in your background? Graphics. This is real. This is real. Is that what you mean? That and then it's just the light. Let me know if that's what you're talking about. I'm gonna stay in a room as long as it takes. I'm gonna stay in a room. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna read if no one said. That's it. Read out loud. It's like, oh, did you guys know this is where the sound effects is located? You're talking. Just talk it out. Talk what you're looking at. Yep, I act like the room is full. You act like the room is full. I love that. Yep. Good morning, friends. My camera's so bad I can't even try to go live. Why is that? Well, you might need a new device though. Does the box I filled out send an auto message? The box you filled out. Yes, that's called Service Plus. That's called Service Plus. If you clicked a feature in there, I should see it. The key is keep talking as though the room is full. Yep, that's it. L. L is a good live host. She talks about overthinking. Connect with L. I'm gonna ping you, L. So she talks about overthinking. So if you are overthinking this process, then you want to go to rooms that's going to hopefully help you think differently and feel your spirit. So that's why I said, make sure you are surrounding yourself around the right people. Thank you very much, Susan. I appreciate your friend. Make sure you're surrounding yourself around the right people that's going to take you to the next level. Think out loud and talk to myself if I have to. That's it. That's it. That's what you're doing. I want to make a cool board, but the instructions are wonky. Yes, this is part of TikTok's new AI board feature. That's why you're seeing my letters look a little different and the fonts are changed because that's part of the AI board features. I don't think the traditional boards will give you that type of effect. So you got to make sure you have the AI board feature to get this type of look. Before going live, do practice mode. Yep, you could do that. You can absolutely practice. How long should a live be? Zen, a live should be at least as you start going more often, you want to do a valid go live date where TikTok tracks it as a day of going live. It needs to be 60 minutes, but I tell people 61 minutes just to make sure you actually did get 60 minutes in. Do you see Live Manager on your computer or is it a phone? Live Manager is part of TikTok Shop. It is on your computer only. Live Manager is on your computer only. Hey, Moonflower. Yes. You say yes. I want a fake background. Okay, we'll just pull up a background from your phone, and you can upload a back. There's a background feature. You can upload it. It's like a green screen. Going for it. I promise to be happy. Clicker. Thank you so much. I'm clicking everything. There we go, friend. That's it. Okay, back to the lesson plan. I need to remove a guest and it looked like my only choice was to exit, so I just went with it. No, if you want to remove a guest, somebody that's in your boxes, you click their name, the screen should pop up. Disconnect. If you're saying guest, yeah, or click the two people again, and you'll say disconnect. You'll see disconnect. Very helpful live. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate it. I have to keep talking when the room is empty, so passerbyers will join when they see you. Absolutely. That is true. People are always, there's people listening to me right now, have not clicked to come in. They just listening. I would tell them, come and get your daily heart me, become part of my community. How you doing, Afro? I want you all to grow. So don't be invisible. Come in and get the support. Thank you so much, grabbing that daily heart me. Thank you, Fred. I appreciate you. But yeah, you got people coming in all the time that are listening. People are on the background listening. Do you go live on the bottom plus and then go live and use TikTok Studio? How do I actually the mechanics of me going live? I don't do the plus. I actually create a live event, so I go back to my live event and click go live from there. I didn't send a feature. Send it again. Thanks. I didn't send a feature. You mean pin my service plus? I think that's what you're asking. Yeah. So you could click service plus by clicking the little arrow in the corner here too. Let me know if that's what you meant. You said, hello, I learned something from videos. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. Yep. How do you know people are out there listening? Because they're always out there listening. TikTok does send a little message here saying so many people are listening also, or so many viewers tell them to engage or something. Yeah. Hey, is Miss SP. Well, welcome, friend. How are you? That's your other account. Awesome, awesome. Look at you, Fred. Hey. And you said Live Manager is on the community version of Live. It's Live Manager is for TikTok Shop. It is a feature to support your TikTok shop. It's only on a computer or laptop. Thank you so much, friends. I appreciate you. Thank you for that level up, DJ. I see you, friend. You said I go live 6 hours. Oh, that's good. That's good. Where can I find the AI board feature? I'm pretty sure I have it with where my account is at now. Um, my nose feels like it's running. The AI board. Let me talk about this real quick. The board. Oh, look at you. 100 comments. Congratulations, friend. The board. So boards. Boards are this is good information. You're welcome, friend. Boards are located under before you go live. So that setup screen before you actually hit the go live. Hey, Leanne, I see your friend. Welcome to the room. So before you go live, you're gonna click the settings for boards might be a separate icon. Just depends. Thank you so much for that victory cheer. Thank you so much, friend. And so when you click it, should you go live on your laptop or cell phone? This is my phone. I'm on my phone. I like the phone better. Your computer, Live Studio, you got to make sure your computer can support streaming from your computer. So make sure you have enough RAM and bandwidth. Close other apps, close all that stuff. But I do my phone because I'm comfortable with the phone. Um, Okay, and just so that you guys know, I'm gonna we'll stay live for a little bit longer. Today is my busy day. I'm gonna talk about the agency in a second too. Today is my busy day because we do a weekly meeting with the agency. And so I want to make sure I talk about the agency, but also I have to go send the invite. So I have some tasks I need to do. So I'm gonna get off maybe in the next 10, 15 minutes. We'll see where this goes. You're so helpful. You're welcome. You're welcome. So when you go to the settings, click settings. Under there is boards. When you click boards, you should see AI board at the top, or you can click general or the plus sign in the symbol. I mean in the corner, top right corner. Then you should see AI board if you have it. If you don't have it, you don't see it, it's not there. All right. Keep in mind boards real quick. Don't put websites, don't put TikTok or any social media. Do not put pricing and do not put personal identifying information. Your name, your phone number, email. Don't put that on your board. TikTok will suppress your views or say you're getting a violation that says you're redirected. It's probably your board. I tell people that all the time. It's like, I keep getting this violation. I keep getting this violation. I said, what's on your board? Your board is probably in violation, and they say you're redirecting because your board has content that says you're redirecting. So make sure you update your boards. Hey, friend, welcome to the room. Thank you so much you're so helpful. How does the backup phone work? It's a separate account, separate device. It's in the room. It's actually my agency page. So I'm going to say hello and I'm going to pin it. If you want to join the agency, and I'm going to talk about the agency really quickly in a second, you're going to go to this account. This is actually where you would apply at. You would actually, I have a couple videos. I need to do more content, but I have a couple videos that actually have the application where you can apply to it. I also have on my webpage to my stand store, it's also there. Okay. And the agency is one of the first boxes there. So if you want to do one-on-one consultations, if you need coaching, if you want me to meet with you, I can do that. But you would go to this account to get to that. All right. And then I'll also inbox you if you want to click Service Plus. Service Plus is here, this yellow arrow. The yellow box with the arrow is Service Plus. So you would click that too. What is the number count on the right side? Um, Over here, or are you talking about the people in the room? Let me flip my screen. Pointing in the wrong direction. People in the room is here. These are people who are actually in the room. People, the numbers here is the hearts that are flowing. The number here is your daily heartbeat number. So yeah, because I haven't often. How often do I go live to teach? I missed something. How often do I go live to teach? I come live twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I'll be back at 4. ish, 4:15. Love this. Exactly what I needed today. You're welcome, friend. Oh, look at you guys. Thank you all for hanging in here with me. Thank you so much, Heart of the Earth Angel. Thank you so much for grabbing that daily heart me. If I'm gonna segue to the agency. If I missed your comment, I do apologize. The chat got to chatting a little bit. TikTok does filter comments too, so keep that in mind. Sometimes if your comment is filtered, just rewrite it, write it, and try to change the words. You're awesome. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Very helpful. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday. Um, and so agency talk real quick. So creator network agencies are free programs. I was like, what's all with the paw pins? I was like, just happened to a screen. That was funny. I hadn't seen that before. Thank you so much for that, friend. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, you all. Thank you so much for everybody, the populars, the roses. I appreciate all the support. Um, so thank you so much, friend. You said thank you for the information. You're welcome. I've been added band words to my list, and I can't believe some of the things that I have to type. Oh yeah, yeah. You gotta um remove some of those. Thank you so much for that, Blue. Appreciate that. The boxing glove. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Hey Harold, welcome to the room, friend. Please don't forget me. Friend, this is just Moose and me finger waving it. That's it. It's just a little moose. But you know it's protective. My hair is underneath. This is my look for the month. This is not mine. I just want to make sure I say that. This is not mine. That's it. So just in case you were thinking like, oh, her hair. No, that's not mine. So Patty, thank you so much. Thank you for joining. My nose is starting to run. You said I'm crying. I said, girl, wait a minute. Thank you, friend. It's your hair. Thank you, friend. I just wanted to make sure I want her to go out there and be like, Dr. Lisa, you change it up. But yeah, good morning, friends. All right. So yeah, it's just finger waved and some moose. That's it. Um, so let's see some what is it, setting lotion type stuff, overnight miracle. Exactly, exactly. Yeah, so um you said I'm trying to get a wig brand deal. That's what I'm trying to get. No, I'm joking. Miss Treetop, she usually comes to the room. She does that. She's doing get into the wig. She has some beautiful wigs too. It's beautiful. It looks natural. Thank you, friends. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. Um, let's do this. I see you guys. I see you. I'm doing a pop-up at 12:45. Let's do this so that everybody sees it. L, put it in there so I'll pin it too. Oh, you're talking to, well, I'll ping yours, friend. Thank you all for the roses. I appreciate that. Boxing gloves. Thank you all. I appreciate it. First time gifter. Thank you for that rose, friend. I'm pinning L because she talks about overthinking. You guys can connect with her. If you are in my room, I always want to make sure you guys get visibility if you're a live host. Put your topic, time, and time zone if you go live so that you can have new people connecting with you. So let's put that in the chat. That's a great way for you guys to get visibility. The other thing I'm about to do, I'm about to pin because I'm gonna get off shortly, but I'm gonna pin my I'm going to pin viewer wishes because of two reasons. I've been talking about it lately as a way for you guys to get engagement as you're going live. I want you guys to get engagement. Um, and I have to do 2 hours because I'm also, I don't know where I'm at though. I'm on the leaderboard for viewer wishes. I got to pin my viewer wishes. Let me pin it. I'm in a campaign also. So I'm just going to pin this one. Thank you so much for that, Regina. How are you, friend? I'm just going to pin this. I have to have it up for at least 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to pin this. This is part of a campaign, but I've been talking about this because I want you guys to understand my live host in the room. This is a way, because people always talk, a lot of people have been coming in lately asking. I have oink oink in there. Lord, let me change that. I changed to yesterday because well, let me point this out real quick. Let me talk about this. I have live hosts that come in and they say, how do I get more engagement, Doc? People are not engaged in my live. How do I get them? So viewer wishes is a great way to do it. You can change the words. The words for this one used to say, it says oink oink. I changed it yesterday so you guys can see it being changed in real time. And the original words was wink, wink. So I'm going to put it back to wink, wink. And so, as a way to show you guys, you can change out the messaging. And so, if you're using this, you can make it wink, 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 wink. You can make it. You can make it so that it says something that you want your community to do. Thank you so much. Wink, wink, wink to all y'all. But these are words that TikTok had. I didn't make up these words. This is a template that's in there, and TikTok put that there. And so thank you so much for the Rosa to my friend Miss Kathy. Appreciate you so much, friend. Um, those who are thank you so much. Was it the Rena? Thank you so much for doing that. Um, and so with that, TikTok, you can change the words. So if I used the example, there was a young lady who was in my live yesterday. She does the sand arts where she draws people names. I said, well, change out, like put a gift, wink, wink, everybody. Put a gift in there that says, okay, get your initials, if you send this type of gift. Or if you want to change it out and say, oh, full name for this type of gift. And she's doing the sand art, and that can be part of it. And if you guys click this really quickly, you guys can see who's in the queue. As people send gifts, they're in the queue. And so you could change the time as well. You could change the time. So if you only want it for 5 minutes, okay. And then I gave an example of my friends who have, so when you have your wishes up, you can't have your guest boxes up. So you can make it so that you have a 5 minute timer, and maybe a question is ask me anything. And you get one question, and you can make that where people come up and they can get one question, depending on what gift they sent, or two questions if you send a certain gift. So just know this is strategy, okay? I want to point that out to my live host because I talk about beginner tips. So I want you guys to understand that I have been wondering what your wishes are. Yeah. And so you'll see people rooms where they're using this more often to make sure they know how to get that engagement. So the box on the side screen is viewer wishes, right? This box here, yes. And let me be clear. Thank you so much, friends who supported the viewer wishes. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much, Blue Jenny. Thank you so much. I'm giving you a shout out. Appreciate you, friend. Hey Faith, thank you so much. So again, we are in a TikTok economy. All right. Thank you, friends. Appreciate you, Susan. We are in a TikTok economy. If you are not understanding what happens here, TikTok wants engagement. As much as you want to come in and just listen and consume and take all this great information, TikTok wants you to engage as viewers. So when you become a live host, you want to make sure your room is engaging, because if your room is not engaging, thank you so much, Chrissy. I appreciate you, friend. If your room is not engaging, then you won't get that visibility. All right. So understand the rules of engagement. And I've been saying this a lot more because I don't want you guys to get on here and just think that you can sell your products and your services and do all the things for you, and TikTok is not winning. You won't get people in your room. All right? So your room needs to understand how to engage. You need to come up with strategies so that they do engage, gifting engagement, as well as the likes, the shares, the comments, all the things. So I say that to you guys because I want you guys to understand. I don't want you to go back and be like, well, I just want to do my thing and I want to win. No, everybody has to win. TikTok has to win. I saw a girl that, but if you send a Galaxy, she lets you join a box for 1 minute. There, and so yeah, that's it. Yeah. So you decide what the gifts are. I mean, I just use this. This is a template that TikTok had, and I just used that one because I thought it was cute. But there are other templates in there. You can change out the gifts. You can change out the words. I showed you guys how you could change the words out. But I want you guys to understand that this is part of a strategy. I refined my fan club list so that I can improve my room levels. Okay, I love that. How can I join? Um, I don't know if that is Popo. Um, so very helpful. I'm so glad I came in here. You're welcome, Chrissy. So, how can I send the wish list? You just tap it. If you tap it, you can tap what gift you want to send. Doesn't it? Is it as simple as tapping it? I think so. I think that's it. You just tap which one. This information is so helpful. You're welcome, friend. I think you just tap it. Let me know if I'm saying it wrong. Let me check. I'll check on my other account. I logged in with a different phone and tap her away. Thank you so much. Happy birthday, Betsy. I don't know why it says happy birthday TikTok, put that there. Yeah, you tap the gift and then it'll pop up. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How do I post the wish list on my live? Oh, how do you post it? It is before you go live, it's under the interact box on that setup screen. And then when you're live, when you click the three dots in the right corner, it's at the top. It says viewer wishes and you can change it out. So that's what you mean. Yes, so you meant how to do it, how to set this up on your live. Gotcha. Okay. Um, so do you see the gift viewers in the box? Yeah. Yeah. So when I tap it, I see a long list. When you guys tap it, you guys see the wish queue. So if you click it here, the gift box is going to show up. I don't know. Okay. That shows up, but it says the queue, wish queue. You guys see this long list. Thank you so much, Leanne. I see you, friend. Thank you so much for the leap and sheep. How do I keep increase my blue badge? Through gifting. See your points. Remember, I taught you about looking at your points first. So if you look at your gift box here, look at the gift box. If you look at that gift box, it should say the points you need to level up at the top. So that's what you're paying attention to. What did I do wrong? I tapped away on a different phone, but it didn't tally. I'm not sure what you're doing, Fran. You said you tapped away. It didn't tally what you were tapping. Maybe the taps are recording. Is that what you're saying? I had the same question. What's the same question? I just started out my learning and growing slowly. There we go, friend. I love that. Um, so let me know if I answered the questions, you guys. Thank you all. I see you guys. Wink, wink. Appreciate you, friend. Um, how to create the wish list. So, Harold, you do multi panel boxes. You can't have this up in a panel box at the same time. That's the downfall. This takes the place of the panel box. So, you can't have them both up at the same time. It doesn't move over, it sits right here. What is the essential equipment that you really should have when you start going live? Ooh, Betsy, I can't pin it right now, but I do have things in my showcase. My phone holder, you gotta have something your phone to hold on to. You want to have a tapper, phone charger. Yeah, I think that's essential. And lighting, lights, and sound. Your audio needs to be good too. What's a panel box? Really quickly, I'm going to show you guys this because this is going to go away. Wait a minute. I gotta have this up for 10 minutes. I'll show you in 2 minutes. Let me make sure this is up long enough first. Because I have to have it up for the campaigns. These are campaigns. If you are not in campaigns, you are missing out. Okay, you're struggling with visibility and likes. Yeah. So you want to make sure you start communicating how to engage with your viewers. Hey, PMP, welcome to the room. You're a zero box engager friend too. So you want to make sure you start engaging in live so you can get visibility from people who are coming to your lives and you're going to their lives too. How do campaigns work? There are several campaigns sitting up here. Join them and see which one works for you. So the campaign that I'm in for right now is called Stop the don't scroll. Don't scroll. I was like, what's the name of it? Don't scroll. And so what it does is that it is thank you so much, friend. What it is a campaign for boards and getting people to engage in your live stream. So that's what's happening. And so I've been going live. I need to thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you. Happy birthday, fashion. Thank you so much. I saw it pop up on the screen right before I was coming off. Thank you, Unfiltered, for that. I appreciate it, friend. And so what happened? I missed what you're writing for. Oh, okay, let's do this. We can't have I want to make sure we keep the room safe because I don't want TikTok. I don't want to. So really quickly, just so you guys know, never ever read what people write that's inappropriate. Okay, you don't want to get in trouble for reading a comment because somebody wrote it in your chat. So that person, I didn't block them. I should have blocked them actually, but I muted their words. And so when they're saying stuff inappropriate in your chat, then you cannot comment off that. Don't read it. remove them, block them, do all the things. If they're still in my room, I'll remove them. But just know you want to be careful about that. So I didn't want to say what she said. So I try to make sure um I remove people who aren't being inappropriate um in that way. You said don't disparage TikTok. You have your opinion about it, but I ain't gonna say that because TikTok ain't gonna violate me. Okay. I'm here for a reason. All right. I'm not here for anybody else's nonsense. And so I'm here to make sure that I'm helping others. And if people got an agenda, they can go in their own live and do what they want to do and make sure that they stay in compliance with TikTok. And if TikTok decides to violate them and ban them, that's between them and TikTok, but they won't do it to me. I won't get baited. So just be careful about that because people will bait you. All right. My husband, he said it when I got my first troll. He said, I said, well, that felt weird. I said, why would they come in my room and say something like that? He was like, you know what? The TikTok streets is like the regular streets. Just go back, keep going live. Don't let the people bother you, just like you don't let them bother you in the real streets. So that's how you have to act. Who sent the treasure box? Can you come back in your live next time? No, they can't come back in your live. They're blocked. Who sent the treasure box? Let me see. Thank you so much for sending that. Congratulations, friend. Thank you so much. I'm trying to see who sent it. Fashion. Look at you. Thank you for supporting somebody in the room with that treasure box. So this is the super fan. So she sent, you can gift somebody a super fan benefit. So she gives somebody a super fan. So thank her. It's 2 minutes before it goes off. So thank her for sharing that. Thank you so much, friend. I see that most of the people in the room are in the US. Is that because of your settings? No, I don't know. I don't think so. I say Florida a lot. I say Illinois because I'm from Chicago originally. I live in Florida. I get a lot of people from here. I do, I mean, people come into my live, and I think I get a lot of beginners. I do believe I get a lot of beginners. I think beginners are coming in and they're sharing it out with other beginners. TikTok is sending me beginners. I think that's what's happening. Yeah, I think all that's happening. You said I'm recording. You're recording me? All right, friend. People gonna hate sadly. Yeah, they will. They will. And it's always someone with no blue badge and no bio. I know. I know. They out here trying to cause problems and they don't even know how to engage. Yeah, so I agree with that, L. That's another reason to set yourself apart. It is. Yep. I'll show this is to everyone. Yep. So, okay. You guys, thank you all for engaging. I appreciate that. Okay. So, campaigns, really quickly. I was talking about campaigns and I caught that comment. So, campaigns are offered by TikTok. Agency folks, you guys see more campaigns, just so that you know. So, TikTok wants you to do campaigns, they want you to engage. Some of the campaigns do require you to do match events, those are battles. Sometimes you have to do that. And so it just depends on what you're trying to do. And you still call yourself a dog. Wow. Oh, what a shame. What happened, friend? Oh, do we have another troll in the room? Let me just make sure. Let me make sure. I'm gonna make sure I didn't miss something, but I'm gonna remove that person. I don't know if they were being mean or not, but I don't know. So it didn't make sense. All right. Virginia, thank you so much. Appreciate you all being here. Okay, just curious. Thanks. I watched the guy. Oh, okay, in another country. All right. So welcome, welcome. Texas in the house. Welcome, friend. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Colette. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. You said haters. Yes, they got her. Yes, they got her. Okay. Oh, is that was she was being a troll, wasn't she? I just wanted to make sure I didn't misread the comment, but I blocked her anyway. Because I was like, I don't have time for people. I hate I don't want to be misunderstanding people. But oh, travel. Hey Tamara, look at you. You got the super fan. Definitely thank fashion for that. Awesome, friend. Congratulations on that. New super fan in the house. Welcome, friend. Thank you so much. I don't want to be rude or misunderstand comments. So sometimes I'll let it go by, but then when I read it, I was like, oh, that didn't sound right. So I just want to make sure that you guys control your room. Be aware. You're gonna have some bad actors come in. You're gonna have some trolls come in. You're gonna have some people who, for whatever reason, they wake up in the morning and they would just want to be mean, and you're gonna have to manage that. But you manage your room. You hold the mic. This is your room, and you control your room. That's all I would say. Okay. So do you join an agency to do a campaign? No, you can join campaigns even without an agency. But I said there's more campaigns for people in agencies. There's more visibility that they want people in agencies to get and growth. Um, I've only gone live once and it was a lot. Woo child. What are you showing us is so necessary. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for all your help. Gotta run. Thank you, friend. I appreciate you, Betsy. Thank you for being here. How do you do the laugh noise? Globe, it's in the wand. It's under the wand sound effects. That's where you get it. You said throw a block party. I know that's right, Em. I know that's right, friend. Thank you so much. Can you tell me one more time how to get that viewer wishes box up? Apologies, my toddler was toddling. I know, and I heard my little guy, he doing the most. His father was yelling in the background. I don't know if you heard him, but yeah, I have a 6-year old. So okay, so here's what I will say. The viewer wishes, that's what this feature is. If you're in your live, there's 3 dots in the corner. At the top is some other features. At the very top of it, one of the features is viewer wishes. Before you start your live and you're on that setup screen, there's a box called interact. Viewer wishes is in that box. If you click that tab, that icon, because he does the most, love the absolute most. I know, all the time. So yeah, so agency talk real quick. Create a network agency, owner manager, launch your income agency. Thank you very much, Unfiltered. Appreciate you. It is a free program on TikTok. Thank you so much for the rose. TikTok essentially says um, 8 million people went live last year. They want more people to go live, but they want you to know how to go live. So agencies are here to support your growth, your monetization strategy, to help you stay in compliance with TikTok. So that's why you have an agency. If you want an agency that's going to support you and help you understand, I go live twice a day. I do meetings with my creators on Sundays. Today at 6:30 we'll meet. I also, and that's on Zoom. And then I also have a school platform, SKOOL. You can go there to get resources. You can also collaborate with other creators. And then we have group chats here. And then I do one-on-ones because I want you guys to know how to grow. We look at your analytics and I teach you to look at your analytics. I want you guys to make sure whatever gets measured gets done. So I want you to know different ways to grow your live stream. I so I do those meetings and then ultimately, I want to see you guys grow. So it's free because TikTok pays you through the Scale Live rewards. Wink, wink. They pay you through the Scale Live rewards. As you are with an agency, I just told you about campaigns. I told you about match events. We talk about super fans. We talked about Service Plus. That's the arrow here. We talk about your gift gallery. I teach you ways that you can hopefully grow. We talked about the viewer wishes, recognizing that there's strategy that you can do to grow your community, to grow your monetization. All that is part of it. All right. Thank you so much, Mama. I appreciate you. So as an agency owner, I want to see you guys grow because if you guys are growing, so if you're just without an agency, you don't know what you don't know. And now that you have an agency, you should be growing. You should be improving. You should be trying different things. You should be thinking about how do you apply things to your life so that you can see growth through your viewers, through the monetization. All that is part of it. Now, you could stay flat with an agency and just make sure you have an agency to support you if you get in trouble. Because if you get a violation or ban, I can submit an inquiry for you. But ideally, you should be wanting to grow. All right. So there are things you need to do. So with that, you have to be a live host. So you have to make sure you are planning to go live. You have to be consistent. I tell people go live at least 4 days a week. Um, I don't have a requirement of that now, but that is the intent that you're going live. If you don't go live, I have to remove you. I had to remove people who were not going live because it does impact my numbers. TikTok want to see growth. That's the whole point of having an agency. So if I have people going on my roster that's not going live, that are not growing, it's not helping me. When it comes to the agency, I have it's a contract of 6 months right now. I'm testing you like you're testing me, but at the same time, if you're not going live, you don't need an agency. So I'm gonna have to remove people. And our 1 year anniversary is August, so I'll be removing some people who didn't go live. But just know, that's okay. If this is not for you, that's not for you. How often do you go live? And do you answer questions outside of lives? I do one-on-ones and consultations. I do answer a few questions in a DM. If your questions become too much, I tell you to schedule a meeting. So that way we can meet and I can be as thorough as possible. Not sure where a wand is. It's when you go live, you'll see it. It's on the live host side. So yeah, I do one-on-ones. This is my service plus. If you want to meet with me, you can send me a message. I do one-on-one consultations. I also do coaching. I have a few clients I'm coaching currently. Uh, you said your son made that one. So crazy that people get. Yes, yeah, yeah. That's people are very, very generous and very giving. You get supporters, people coming in. They want to see you win. So you'll see a lot of people supporting other people like that. Absolutely. Yep. So if you go live with zero people, only stay for 1 minute, what would you suggest? You got to start teaching the algorithm what your topic's about. You got to go live at least 60 minutes, 61 minutes, so that again, you're teaching TikTok what you're talking about. People who are searching for your topic, your content is also coming to your live. So yeah, you want to go live longer. The longer, the better. Yep. Um, I've done my agency homework. I am committed. How do I join your agency? Oh, you're so sweet. Um, this is the agency's page. Let me pin this. This is the official agency's page. If you're applying to the agency, make sure you've gone live. That's the first step. You can't join. TikTok won't approve you if you're not a live host already. And you have to be planning to consistently go live at least 4 days. Like I said, ideally you want to do daily. And then you also want to make sure you are going out to engage with other people. You know, our agency is an agency of supporters. There's a lot of people who will come to your live and support you. However, you got to make sure you're going to their lives and supporting them. So be intentional about how you're showing up and presenting yourself on this platform. So if you go to this page here, this is the official agency page. I have some posts that are there. I need to post more content, but I have some posts that are there. You could click those posts. Any of them has the application to the agency. So click that to apply. You also can go to my stand store on the in the bio on this page, and the first box is the agency as well. So you just apply. If you apply sooner rather than later today, our meeting is today at 6:30. I can include you in the meeting. If not, you'll just attend next week's meeting. Thank you so much. Definitely come to discuss quitting. When you do, when do you go live? Because it's definitely come to discuss quitting. Um, um, yes. How do you have an age? How do you have you as an agency? How do you have me? You have to start going live and you just apply to it. If you are approved, I'll let you know. No, I'm long, people. You said, no, I'm long, people. Stay for 1 minute. People stay for 1 minute? Okay, good. That's good. As they start staying more, you sharing more, they'll stay longer. The algorithm is very smart to recommend your live. I just started going live this week. Did you? Okay. Laura Wolf, how's it been for you, friend? How has it been? Is it going well? Um, So do you just do lives, showing your audience to do lives, or what do you what do I promote? Jana Lee, do I'm a creator network agency, so I talk about my agency. So I use this as recruiting also, you know, although I don't do a hard sell because a lot of people I'm meeting are beginners. So they either are not going live yet, so they can't join the agency, they're nervous, afraid, or they may be at the beginning stages of going live and they're still trying to figure out and they come here and ask questions. And so I just share information. It's helpful for me to be visible like this. I don't scout, I don't go out and find people to recruit by going to their lives and saying, hey, join my agency. I do this as part of my recruiting. So that's probably the main thing. And then there's people here who want other services. They want the coaching, they want the consultations, they're looking for somebody they can trust, and that's the whole part of this too. When you start going live, you're going to build that know, like, and trust. Those are the things that people are looking for. They want to make sure you're trustworthy. And then I have good receipts because my content, I post about what I talk about here. I'm talking about the go live process. I'm talking about your brand. I'm talking about how do you engage in digital marketing. I talk about that in my content, and I've been doing this for almost a year and a half, going live twice a day. So yeah, so that's what I do. So this is what I do. That's what I do. Okay, haven't gone live yet. We'll do it. There we go. I have been here 1 month and have gone so much love and support from this community. Thank you, PMP. I appreciate that, friend. I appreciate that. 61 minutes. My one and only live was 13 minutes. Oh Lord. You gotta keep going, friend. You got this. You can keep going. You'll build as you go. It'll become more comfortable. Thanks for all the love. You're welcome, PMP. I appreciate you, friend. And that last minute was figuring out how to end it. Oh Lord. Central time. I'm Eastern. I'm in Florida. Eastern time zone. Thank you, Unfiltered. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much, friend. Please, I would like to join at 6:30. Momo, did you apply to the agency? To join the meeting, you have to be a part of the agency. Because I can't coach or poach people. So I got to make sure that those meetings I just make only for the agency folks to attend. If you're not going live, I won't be able to invite you either. So I'll say that. Let's see. You said I've been so nervous to go live. Start going live. Do those first three lives. Continue to go live and join the agency. So I tell people, this is kind of my rule. I need to see that you've gone live when you apply because the system will show me your last live days, how many minutes, how many days you've gone live in the month. And so if I see zeros, I know I can't invite you. So just know you have to have some live time tracked in at least 3 days. So at the minimum, I should see 30 minutes because that's TikTok's requirements. So that's at a minimum. But ideally, I'm seeing hours. Okay. And so in the future, I probably will increase it where there's a minimum time that you've gone live and I can actually see that, but I don't do it currently. How do you get the numbers to get to go live suggestions? Um, um, Jana Lee, you want to make sure you put words in your bios. You want to make sure you optimize your profile first of all. Second of all, you got to make sure your live is 7 days old, and that you've created content. You probably have live access if all those things are true. You got to put a bio in though. Um, so you just want to go to your profile page, click TikTok. At the top, you'll see post and you'll see live. Scroll down to the live side and you'll see where you can go live. Click it. You got to be 18 years and older, so they'll make you do an age verification. But that's what you would do. Going slow, but all you said, um, all you said makes sense. I missed it, friend. You said just a viewer. I missed it. Oh my gosh. Just a few viewers. I make music. Okay, gotcha. I'm practicing. That's good. That's good. Keep going. First 7 days is good. Keep going. Keep being consistent. Try to do it daily. You'll see a faster growth. Ideally. Thank you for that. You're looking like someone I can know, like and trust. I appreciate that, Beatrice. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. I'm gonna do a live at noon Mountain Standard Time if anyone wants to pop in. Susan, awesome, awesome. Um, What's the topic, Susan? Put that in the chat for us. No, not yet. Momo, so go live. Do that first. Yep, you got to go live first. Did you say the agency is free? It is a free program because TikTok pays you through the Scale Live Reward. So ideally, you are scaling. Wink, wink, SP. Ideally, you are growing and scaling. TikTok takes their cut. So if you get the 40% per live, TikTok gets the 60 out of their 60 they pay agencies. A few percentages is not much. Matter of fact, the way they changed the rules around, it's not much at all. It's like a half a percentage. But with that being said, the goal is to kind of recruit and build your team and build up a good community. So that's my approach. Okay, I'm going live first, then apply, and I have you saved so I can get back with you. Yeah, definitely come back, keep coming. If you need encouragement, I share. So what happens with you all? What'll happen is that you guys are going to come back and listen and feel better, and you're going to learn different things. It doesn't make sense. It won't make sense to you until you start going live. Okay. So you're going to take in all this information and then you're going to start going live and you're like, oh, I see what she was saying. Oh, I know this feature. Oh, I get it. So that's the whole thing. And I tell people this is really an interactive experience. So I would encourage you just to Lay all fears aside and just go live, and you'll be better. You'll get better. Let me see something, you all. I appreciate you all being here. Okay. Um, you said if I start a new account, it won't let you go live until you have so many followers. Exactly. Um, I'll be working out and talking about supplements. Okay, that a woman. Oh, thank you so much, Susan. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for that. That a woman can use while she's having helping her body. Okay, nice. Okay, is that a shoppable live? I'm still under 5K below, so I got to pin so I can't pin any products, but I want to keep my live consistent. Oh, so you already did some shoppables earlier, so you hit your quota, Susan. I'm assuming you hit your quota for shoppable lives this week. You need to do the quiz to make sure you can get unlimited shoppable lives. Have you seen that yet? Hello, is in the doing. That's it. Got it. Yep. You're so empowering. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You said I definitely want to join. Oh, look at that. I appreciate you guys. So true. It will not make sense until you go live. Ask me how I know. PMP just started her live journey. Was it last week? Are you 7 days in now? I think you're 7 days fully. So she just started and she's in the agency. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you, Black Diamond. So yeah, she's in the agency. So I think are you over 7 days now? Let me know, friend. Yes, yes. Yes, I completed everything. I'm just waiting to get to 5K. Only have 7 sales. Hmm. Okay. Okay. M- Susan, message me. Message me. I'm going to see. I have to look it up, friend. But message me. I thought you could take a quiz to get shoppable live access earlier. Now, you can't get unlimited shoppable videos, but unlimited shoppable lives they will give you. If you've been going live, you're making sales, and I think you got to be going live for about 30 days. So that might be the catch. I don't know if you've been going live with shoppable lives for 30 days. Hey Solo, remember when I told you that I needed 1,000 to go live when I hit 53, it let me go live. It did. Okay. Yeah. I told you 50 followers. Yeah, they'll give it to you early. Yeah, congratulations, friend. Black Diamond, welcome. Thank you so much for that gift. Appreciate it. PMP, yes. So PM7 is tomorrow for her. Awesome. Awesome. Congratulations. You've been doing it, friend. Yes, got agency ASAP. Hey, Anchor Source, how are you, friend? How is everything going for you too? I'm gonna meet with you this week, so I'm excited about that. I have 3 per week until I get to 5K. Yeah, I know you do. I know that's the rule, but they'll give you unlimited earlier than 5K. That's what I'm saying. So you'll get unlimited shoppable lives, not shoppable videos. Shoppable videos, you have to do 5K. Shoppable lives, they'll give it to you earlier. And it's because you're going live. And so they want more people to do the lives. So I think you said, I think it's been so long. It does feel like it's long. I'm on for 30 days. Okay, 30 days. Okay, so you've been on for about 30 days. Gotcha. All right. You make people believe they can. Thank you so much. Y'all can. Hey, well, y'all can. That's the whole point of this. I'm nobody special. Thank you so much. I was y'all. I was all of y'all a year and a half ago. I was every last one of y'all. I was nervous and afraid. Let me tell y'all something. I'm a nail biter. Okay. If I could show these nails on this screen, I am a nail biter. I'm all the things. So if I could do it, you could do it too. The only difference between you and me is that I started and I kept going. That's it. That's it. And because I kept going, I learned along the way. I kind of got a feel for this. I became more comfortable. I started different things and different strategies. Yeah, but I just kept going. That's it. Y'all got this. Every last one of y'all got it. We're doing well. Have consistent daily watchers now. Look at your friend. I love that. I love that. Yeah, so that's awesome. We'll meet this week. So we'll talk about some things. I'll try to get to you guys too this week too. So I can pop in and see. What is a shoppable live? It's when you put products in the shopping cart. The Service Plus symbol turns into a shopping cart and you can pin products. I'll probably pin a few products this afternoon when I come back at 4. Because somebody asked me about the products that you use to go live. I can't remember who asked that question, but they asked it earlier. So I'll pin some products later when I come back, so that we can make it a little bit more of a shoppable live experience for you all. If you guys decide to come back, I need to read the TikTok manual. Don't, you know what? Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. You can read the manual. You should read the manual, but there are videos, live academy. So when you go to the live center and you start your live journey, scroll down. There's going to be some live academy and tips and stuff on the post side. There is the creator academy. So yeah, read that. Wink, wink. Thank you, Diamond. Hey, Diamond, did you go live yesterday or no? You didn't end up going back. Let me know if you end up doing it. And let me know if you're going to go today. You provide amazing information. I have to run, but I will be back soon after my first week going live. There we go, friend. I love that. I went from um 10 to 14 doing your live. Did you really? Oh my goodness. You leveled up that many times. Congratulations, Susan. That's awesome. Was it for this live today? No, you didn't do like that many steps, did you? I love it. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Yes, my first live was yesterday, even though I only had 4 people. I'm hooked. 4 people's a lot. 4 people is a lot. You have 4 people stay with you. That's awesome. Keep it going. Keep it going, friend. I was so nervous before going live. Then it wasn't that bad. It's not that bad. It's not bad at all. Not at all. Love that for you all. Yes. All right, friends. I love it. Um, Let me say anchor source. Pay attention to viewer wishes. You guys could probably take advantage of that. So you could put different questions or different actions you want your community to do. So if they want to receive something from you guys, because you guys are giving some great information. Let me say this about Anchor Source. Her and her partner are working together to talk about manifestation. And they talk about Joe Dispenza. They talk about other things to help you change your thinking, change your mindset. And it's some deep conversations. So just think about what you're offering, what you're doing, and we have to think about ways you can integrate that. So just I think that's for everybody in the room, but this is worth trying to think about how do you get more engagement and get more viewership. Okay? So that's all part of it. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody joining me. What about buying coins with external links? You can go to the website, and then TikTok was promoting PayPal having a discount right now, another place to get coins. So they have a significant discount. But just go to TikTok's website, www.tiktok.com/coin, COIN. And they also have it where you can pin it to the homepage and you can get like a rebate for the coins you buy. You can get so many coins back and stuff. So they have a couple of different things they're doing. I didn't go live last night. I did post a video. Okay, post a video. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, another live host had a link in her little orange arrow at the lower left. Her Service Plus. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was about. That's interesting. Okay. Please watch me 105. Please watch you. Fashion, let me know what you mean. You're going live at 105. What time zone? Um, I'll be going live tonight at 9 p.m. Central. 9 p.m. Central. I still cannot purchase. Really? Not even on the website? Purchase coins? So you only can exchange? Yeah. She put the link in the message that pops up. Okay. Interesting. Okay, I don't know how she did that, but that's interesting. Okay. I wonder if that's like an affiliate link of some sort. Interesting. Yes, East Coast. Okay, gotcha. 1:05 p.m. I'm assuming. I'm in Florida. Oh, you're in Florida too. Well, hey, neighbor. What is Tapper used for? Do you tap your own videos on a separate phone? You're tapping your live stream, separate phone, separate account. This is the agency account, my other phone, and this is the tapping device. So you want to have it a little lowered up, so kind of high, but it hearts your live and it helps with that engagement. You see the little heart that pops up there, and there's a line that crawls across. And if I let go, you're going to see confetti fall on the screen. See all that confetti? And so you guys see it, I don't see it, but it's good to have to help activate your room. All right. So it's something that people will do, right? Ever since the glitch a few weeks ago. Wow. Um, go to the help desk, go to the three lines on your page, PMP, three lines on the top corner of your page. Click settings, scroll down to settings and privacy. Click that and scroll all the way down and put in a help center ticket and see what happens if they can help with that. I'm not sure what's going on, but see if that will help. From a money perspective, I can't do anything for from an agency perspective because that's you as a viewer. That's not impacting your live stream. But see if that's something you can do. Where do you where do you buy the tapper? Tapper is available in my showcase. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this for 5 minutes. Let's see, because it's 12:40. Let's see. Here are a couple of products that I would tell you to get. Tapper is there. Let's go this way. Let's see. Okay, those are top 8 products. And I'll pin the tapper. We'll talk about it. This is the tapper. Got it. Um, so sorry, you guys. My nose. And so this is the tapper. It taps. And so when you have a product, you got to show it. So it's tapping the screen here. And I am showing the tapper here. This is where you can heart your live. You're liking it. We have 170 likes in the room, which is awesome. So this is where you can like the live. In my showcase, now you guys see real time, the shopping cart here in the corner. So I'll replace the Service Plus box. So you can now get products that you that are of interest. So I'll do this later and I'll probably talk about a few of the other products that are in there, but you guys see 8 products. Those are products that I am literally every last one of those products I am using right now. Okay? Now, do you need all those? No. No, you do not. I do have some essentials, but all of those products, and to a certain extent, I am using every last one of those literally right now. The clip on light is the light that's shining above my head. I just cut it off. That's what that is. The background light is the light that you see. That is my sunset lamp. That's the light that's shining behind me. The microphone is there. The microphone's being used for my tablet. My tablet also has the floor stand that has a gooseneck. My phone right now is on the light lamp with the ring light at the top. I don't use the ring light because I have the clip on light because I don't like the rings on my glasses. So my charger cord, the charger cord, the tapper, everything. When I say everything I'm using right now, I am using right now. So I am using it right now. Okay, so that is what that is, the tapper. That's the clicker. Okay, so that's what that is. I purchased it from your showcase, showing support and love. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate that. Thank you all for the support. Um, PMP messaged me because I sent you a voice message. Message me about one of the things you said too. If you have a chance, can you check out my last nice video, healing from your childhood trauma? Okay, okay, awesome. All right, friends. Okay, definitely. Um, can you only use Tapper on second phone? Yes. You shouldn't use it on your live stream. So on the second phone, second device, phone or tablet. Okay. So let me know if there's any questions. Um, these are great products. This is not a traditional shoppable live, so you guys will see. Does that make sense? Yeah. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, friend. Not a traditional shoppable live, but it is a great way to introduce products to your community if you are talking about a certain type of product. And so a lot of the people in the agency, they have shop, TikTok shop, they'll turn on their shopping cart to talk about products that are part of their live discussion. Okay. Let me know if there's any questions. I am going to get off in a second. If you want to claim your points, you're going to click up here and literally claim the points for your engagement. So claim your points. Let me know if there's any last minute questions that you have. I'm going to unpin this. Can you explain how to do a video in a video? Can you explain how to do the video in a video? So me do a video and explain how to make a video. Um, where is that? Um, I don't know what you mean, like a picture in a picture. You mean like a video in a video? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Thank you for all your so helpful. You're welcome, friend. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for all your help. I appreciate you, Seven. How are you, friend? Wonderful day. Picture in a picture. So you mean like when I do this and I hold up my phone and then you see my phone is being held up again and then it's gonna show, is that what you mean? Like a picture in picture? Green screen probably. Um, maybe. Maybe. The green screen, you pull up an image and you can show it that way. That's true. Um, when you're playing a video behind you and your content comment leave live to it. Yeah, that's another way. That's true. That's true. Like when you're like a floating head, something like that. How do you get your points? When you click, well, you have to have the daily heart me first. Generally, you don't have the Lisa box next to your name, so you don't have any points to claim. You would have to put coins on your account, click that join to get it. No, the one where you are small and talking, but the larger image is showing your their computer. So yeah, it's like those little shrunken floating head type things, I think. Or are you talking about like dual camera in the live stream? I think you mean like dual camera. I'll show something real quick. This is dual camera. Let me I'm gonna remove my shopping cart real quick because I don't want to get in trouble with TikTok. I usually remove products so that TikTok, as you start doing other features, TikTok will be a little funny acting with your shop content if you're showing some things that are not related to the conversation. And then when you're pinning products, they want you to talk about the products. So just be mindful of that. Yeah, they watches that. Yeah, they watch it. So I try to delete. So I don't add too many products in my shopping cart because I know I'm gonna remove them. I'm not gonna keep it up. So really quickly, I'm gonna show this real quick. So I've tilted my phone up so you guys can see it, but I'm gonna show my tablet just so as I have something in the background to show you. So this is dual camera. Let me end viewer wishes too. Thank you so much. Colette, what you're doing is clicking the wand when you're live. If you click dual camera, it'll allow you to um, have another image going on. It's hard to do it because, hold on one second, let me go the other way. So you guys see, it looks like it's the same because what I'm doing actually is my, showing you my tablet. I'm showing you my tablet right now. So I'm on my YouTube channel. And so this is the flip. So this is me smaller, but you guys can see this is my tablet. So you guys see me here. So you're seeing my front camera, which is the one pointing here, and then you're seeing my back camera. He said I need to upgrade my tablet. How cool. He said, wow. Yes, that's what I wanted to learn. Yeah. So this is the dual camera feature. Now, not everybody has this feature. Let me take that back. I thought there was an Android versus iPhone dilemma. So I'm not sure who has this feature. My mind is blown. What? So if you're showing something on your computer, Like I can't show my computer because I have some data pulled up. But if you're showing some stuff on your computer and you want to also show your face, you can use the dual camera to do it. So I'm on my YouTube at the same time. Remember I told you I co-stream. So I'm almost streaming in two different places. Remember I told you everything I was using, that lamp, that clip-on light, my tablet, that stand, my phone is on, all that's there. The microphone is actually to the YouTube channel too. So yeah, so if I turn this feature off, I would just hold on one second. I gotta flip the camera. It's not allowing me to drag it, which is a problem. Uh-oh. I think this is gonna be a problem because it doesn't let me take this off. It's probably not gonna let me take it off. Let me see. Because my touchscreen isn't working. Oh, that's what's going on. Darn you, TikTok. My sound bar, my touchscreen still doesn't work. Is it not gonna let it go? Good evening, friend. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cut it off because the touchscreen feature is acting up. So it's not letting me move it. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo my phone later. All right. Good evening, everybody. Okay, so viewer, this won't cut off. Let's see. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Just put my board back up. There we go. So, hello, Bryn. How are you, friend? Thank you all. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you all joining. I'm gonna get off. I appreciate you guys coming in. It's been 2.5 hours. I will be back. I promise I will be back at 4. I probably will do a quick live though. It'll probably be right at an hour because I do have the community meeting today at 6:30, and I usually try to make sure I'm able to catch up on emails and do stuff, and it becomes a long day. So thank you. I appreciate you so much. I learned so much. You guys are welcome. Not a problem. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you all for the likes, the shares, the comments, the watching, and all the gifting. I appreciate the support. If you haven't claimed your points up here, click the service, I'm sorry, the Daily Heart Me Again, and you'll see where things are red where you can claim points. You're claiming points to level up in my room. So that's how you go from 1 to 50 in my room. So you want to level up, and I want you guys to be successful and level up. He said, oh, yes, get some rest. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you so much. I almost did this because this just gets so frustrating. You all see on my page a video I took. Okay. Okay. It gets easier over time. The beginning is frustrating, but you're learning and you're growing. Patience. Remember, I said that way earlier in this live. The impatience that we have will often keep us from going live and make us think that things should happen instantly. Just stay patient, stay steadfast, stay disciplined. You could do it. All right. You're the best teacher ever. Oh, thank you, Harold. I appreciate you. I'm so frustrated. I was moving to laughter to tears. There we go, Frey. You got this. You got this. Thank you for all the tips and advice. You're welcome. You're welcome. I appreciate you all. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate it, Harold. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. So, yes, patience. That's it. That's it. All right, my dear friends. I appreciate all of you guys. Remember, practice makes progress. We're not having to be perfect. Practice does not make perfect. It's making progress. And as you keep doing this, you'll get better. Okay. And just know all you're trying to do is go live. You're not trying to do nothing special. Just go live. All right. All right, friends. I will see you guys at 4. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Hold on one second.